Hello. I don't think anyone's here yet, but I'm going to switch over to the game now anyway, because I need to actually set up to capture, because I realise I haven't done that yet. So let's figure this out. Let's try game capture first. Humankind. Also, I do apologise because there might be more clearing of the throat and a little bit of coughing today. Hopefully not so much. It's weird because I woke up feeling pretty terrible regarding my throat, like having to cough and try and clear it. Thought I had a chest infection even, but as the day's gone on, I felt a little bit better. I haven't been clearing my throat or coughing anywhere near as much, so hopefully this is a trend that remains. Now let's put the audio back. Should we try 35%? 32? How's this look in OBS? Still a little bit loud. Maybe turn it down to 25? Feels a bit much, but looking at OBS, this might be the ideal volume because, you know, it's loud enough that you can hear it, and as long as I'm talking at a consistent volume like I am now, then I'm slightly louder. I might turn it down in OBS like a decibel or something. Oh my god, the music's picking up now as well. I don't need to apply her out, do I? Maybe if I put it up to like 50%, and then I just lower the music. I lower the music to like 33%. I think that's better. So, Humankind. That is what we are playing today. I have played this before, but only by way of the demo a few days ago. Well, not demo, but while it was free for the weekend, I managed to catch just the end of that, so I played for a little bit. You can see here I got to turn 71. For a game like this, I don't know if anyone watching is like familiar with like 4X strategy games or this sort of one, sort of like Civ 5, Civ 6, you know, the hex or grid-based ones where you settle a city and whatnot. But turn 71 really isn't much at all. For those games you get up to like hundreds of turns, like 500, 600 if it's a long one, something like that. But it was enough to like get the gist of what I'm doing at the start, understand a couple of core mechanics, I think. I've got my character here as well, because you do actually have your own character in this game. I made like a Julius Caesar looking guy. I don't know, I just made it like randomly because I had to when I first launched the game. So, we're going to do a new game, 100 Years War. Recreation of the final stage of the 100 Years War plays the Franks for the succession to the French throne and the consolidation of their realm. Huh. Well, that sounds interesting, but let's not do that now. Let's play a normal game. When I started my game before, I didn't have the option to do all this. I was just thrown into what I guess is the equivalent of like a tutorial or starter game. So this is all new to me. I think having 6 of us is probably a fine number, is the default. I don't really know who these people are, but I'll just leave them as is. Maybe King Midas there. I don't know who anyone else is though. Edit the settings. Oh, so we can choose like the emblems and stuff. Expert. Oh, that's a little bit scary. Are we ready to play Expert? Compares. Okay, that is the screen we're on right now. I could do Random. Oh yeah, I like that. Random is better. I'd rather go in completely blind, have no idea what they look like. I can change my own settings here. Choose a decoration. This bit, I'm guessing. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. This is nice. I sort of like that one, very Greek. Greek but smaller. That's okay. I like this one. I'm gonna do that. Colour. What colour do we want to be? Like yellow, orange? That's like the colour I have for the stream theme, I think. Not that you can really see it anywhere. I don't think so anyway. Could go black, green, pink. Can you call that pink? Because that's pink really, and then that's, I guess, nearly purple, like halfway between pink and purple. I think I like orange. Can you hear the alert, Brat? Did you hear Aragon? So
Hello, I apologize for being late. My food took longer than expected, lol.
Okay, great. Don't worry about it, Brett. I don't mind if you're late. I don't mind when you turn up. I appreciate you turning up at all, honestly. But you had a good stream earlier. I'm glad I managed to catch some of it, even if for most of it I was, you know, lurking and I had it in the background listening. It did seem to go really well for you, so I'm glad. Yes. Onto my stream now. Oh, hoi. Bit soon for all this, innit? Here we go.
But old lollard meek, but old lollard meek, but old lollard meek, but old lollard.
How loud is the alert box, by the way? Because for me it is like competing with my own volume. God, he's getting a little bit tired saying it, isn't he? Oh, it cut out. It actually cut out. I wonder if there's a limit to how much text-to-speech it'll say. However, you made a good start there. Thanks, lads, for the subscriptions. It's much appreciated. How the fuck do I do immigration? Immigration? No, irrigation in Stonehalf. Not a clue, Hoy. Had a lot of fun and viewers, I'm glad. Seems like a reasonable volume to me. Okay, that's good. So what was I doing? I was picking a symbol for my civilization here. Could go for Chinese communist. Full on just communist. America. Sweden, I guess? Is that like the Indian wheel symbol thing, maybe? The one I picked when I played like the first level it throws you in was just this one, because I like stags and mooses and stuff, they're cool. Maybe like a Maltese cross? Turtle? I like the options here, there's a lot of good choices. Peace and love. We can pretend we're the beetle civilization. Is that a tomahawk? Yeah. A hammer. That's like the Egyptian flag, isn't it? Because Egypt's flag has like an eagle with the coat of arms on it like that. If only we could have a hype train. There is no need this soon into the stream. No, there's no need at all, Brad. Do not wish for such things. Oh, I do. Oh, look at that. Austria-Hungary. We could just pretend to be Austria-Hungary. How fun. There's this Icelandic supposed compass symbol, which may or may not be real. Iroquois? Or Iroquois? I don't know how it's pronounced. The Native Americans. Iroquois Confederation. Carthage? I recognise quite a lot of these symbols, actually. Whoa, that's a big message, Hoyt. Okay, read this? You want me to read this? Like, why? I mean, just for you, because you subbed Hoy, I'll read it for you. You want to get Geomancer? They can create placeable water sources and drains. You'll still have to dig out a riverbed to guide the water in a nice way, but then you can place the source at the start of your river, maybe in a little basin up high like that lake, and the drain, of the same strength as the source, at the end of the river, or in the main body of water where your river flows into. This way you get an indefinitely flowing water stream. Okay, I read that. That's how you do irrigation. I'm glad to see, Hoy. I'm glad you finally know how to do irrigation. Oh, look at the little elephant. I think... Oh, you know what? This this reminds me of the Cornwall Empire save we did in CK3, because the emblem of that was like a wyvern like this, wasn't it? Like a sort of dragon with a tail. Instead of, like, back legs. I have a reliable solution to never again showing up in your stream with the wrong account after I stream. Oh, what's that then, Brett? I like the bird. The bird's good. Fancy symbol. Like ancient Egypt, hieroglyphic there. I might just go for a bird. Like, the most bog standard common symbol of a civilization, like, ever. Oh, I guess coat of arms is what I'm thinking. That's a very menacing looking one. This one sort of reminds me of Germany, like the German eagle. Got like a Spartan helmet here. A Glock. A bomb. Is that like, what? Looks like a caveman with a club and a loincloth kneeling down, maybe? No, I'm just going to go for... Oh, you know what? Let's go for like this lion. This lion looks good. Decoration, yeah, I'm gonna keep that decoration. I like that one. I don't know what settings we should do, really. Because, like I say, I've only played, like, 70 turns of, like, the first game it threw me in when I was playing on the free weekend. I simply logged in as a TFP guy on a different browser and used that one for the stream. Ah, genius. By the way, I pretty much completed this village and I haven't built any buildings still. Why the fuck is there a hailstorm in summer? Is it hailing where you are, Hoy? No, it's not summer anymore, is it? I guess you mean in the game? Pace, normal, sounds fine. Difficulty? Metropolis looks like a reasonable, normal difficulty. Yeah, we'll leave it on that. Peaceful mode? Nah. Custom maps? No. Content? I don't have any content, I guess DLC. I think the DLC for this game is mainly just other civilizations or other characters, I'm not sure. World. I do like a big world in this kind of game. However, we only have 6 players, not 8, so this might be a bit overkill. I'll put it on normal. World shape. Random. I like random settings. Going in completely blind. Average for continent shape. Internal seas, highly deformed continent shape. I think I'll just leave it on average. I don't want to mess around with all this too much. 3 continents is fine. A new world seems cool. Yep, we'll go for that. World wrap on. Yep, sounds good. Hemispheres, both. Sure. There is a lot of settings for the world generation here. I was in-game. From downloading tons of VODs from both you and me, I've observed that your VODs are significantly larger in file size than mine for a reason I'm not sure of. Our resolution is the same, so I don't know. I mean, mine have, like, fluctuated a bit. My oldest VODs are, like, 1080p, 60 FPS. Then I turned down to 720p for quite a while. And recently I went back up to 1080p again. I don't really stream for that much longer than you. I guess if you compare a 5-hour stream to a 3-hour stream, it doesn't seem like much, but that is nearly twice as long, so it would be nearly twice as big. I don't know. Let's just go with these settings. I don't want to mess around too much. I just want to actually play the game. 34 people now. Wow. In your village, Hoy? Your VODs tend to be 3 gig an hour, whereas mine are more like 1.4 gig an hour. Weird. That is odd. Once you research the free-mastered ship technology, your embarked armies can remain in the ocean without risk of being lost at sea. Cool. Right, so one of the things I like about this game a lot compared to Civ is that there is a bit more emphasis on the sort of prehistoric Neolithic era. Like, you actually play around that as a, like, nomadic tribe for a while, and it isn't a hindrance to do so.
Our universe contains infinite stories.
Let's watch this, shall we?
Most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look.
How's the audio, by the way?
It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting. And a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented.
Humans.
The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue party. This is the dawn of humankind.
Humankind built on barbecues.
Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization.
Me.
How far will you push humankind?
To extinction, probably.
A new era, a new epoch. While your tribe looks to you for leadership, the weight of all those future, unborn generations also weighs upon your decisions. What sort of lives will they have?
I don't know. Hopefully good ones? Maybe? Anyway, did you like that opening intro? I think it's quite cool, and I like the art style, and I think the narrator's got a good voice for it. I did watch it once before when I did, like, my little tutorial game, when I played the free weekend, but it was still a good watch. Biggest I had before was maybe 10 to 15. So this is a save that's going a lot better for you then. That's good. Building reputation with rabbits. Technically a spoiler. Okay. My VOD from today was 3.5 hours and 5 gig. Your VOD from Wednesday was also 3.5 hours and a little over 10 gig. What the hell is... I don't understand. Do you think maybe... I've got like a setting enabled, which like doesn't really make a difference, but for some reason drives up the size. Maybe the settings which I added, there's like custom commands to make it look smoother. Maybe they make a difference. But yeah, is the audio fine? That cutscene should have been like a really good time for you guys to gauge how loud or quiet the game was. Since neither of you said anything, I'm just gonna guess it's okay. Yeah, so this is Humankind. We start out as a hunting party with just a few people. If you get more food, you get more people in this tribe, and you just roam around the map before you settle your first, I guess, not even a city, it's called an outpost, I think. Yeah, found a new outpost. And in each era, you have to collect, like, these things, different stars, depending on different objectives. And I guess the way you win the game is by having the most of these stars, or... rather the most points which you gain from the stars. So you can see there, this one gives like 100. And yeah, so you might as well just like work towards getting as many stars as you can in each era before progressing straight away. Because you can actually progress sooner, even if you have stuff unfinished. It's just a matter of preference, I suppose. Anyway, we have started in an interesting place. Judging by the way this folds down, we're in like quite a high up area. Do we want to go this way or this way? What is this? Stone field? Seems a little bit harsh and rough. I think we'll follow the grass. And look at the world unfold. Wow. Also, there's horses, I think, here. Yeah, horses deposit. Like an ore, you mine the horses. You find deposits of them. But it's not a lot better. I learned a lot, though, but just a way better PC. Okay. Seem fine? Okay, good. When I reached the limit last time, I basically had maybe 10 to 20 minute wait times where I couldn't do anything. Oh, that sucks. We've talked about this before, haven't we? How you can play some games and it's just disappointing if you play them long enough that the game comes to a slow and you can't basically do anything else. We want to keep an eye out for things. Here is one, I think. Wait, is it? Lead. No, that's not what I was thinking. We need to look for, like, little things. Not the question marks, not the horse, not the lead, but there's, like, icons on some tiles, and those give you resources and stuff. And if you get... here we go. This is one, this is one, this is one, so they've all spawned. Oh, and there's a deer here. We can kill the deer. And that is one of the stars, I think. A hunting star. Yeah, so if we kill 5 animals, then we gain a star from that. So we could get a start on this. We could also gain this, and if we gain science, I think science is another one. Yeah, the knowledge star. So let's go here first. Oh my god, there's a mammoth.
Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
Oh, we gained 5 food. So... yeah, that is the 3rd star as well, the growth one, I think. Yeah, so if you have 5 population, so if we have like 5 of these guys, then we get another star. So yeah, there's plenty of different ways you can play. At least in the Neolithic age. And unlike Civ, you actually have to play out the battles, like on a little small grid-based thing, using the terrain around you. So we have deployed and we are preparing to kill this deer in battle. There's nothing else we can really do, just attack the deer. The deer will attack us back and then one of us will die. Fun fact, my VOD from Tuesday was in fact a copyright claim by Monster Cat for the intro music because I initially forgot the license. I've told them to remove the claim, they have an automated form for that, but they haven't yet. Oh, was that the thing you were talking about, how you didn't have the license tied to YouTube yet? So it did actually trigger. Okay, the deer's gonna die now, I think. Should be damaging. Yeah, there we go. So we gained food, and we gained purple stars? I don't know what they are. Oh, wait, is that influence? Yeah, influence. That is one of your, like, main resources, so later in the game you have, like, money, science, you also have influence. We can't do anything else this turn, so let's end the turn. World Deed unlocked. Wonderful Mount Roraima. So, an AI empire has done something there, which I don't fully understand. I think fighting the mammoth would be a bad idea. You can see by the preview here, the balance of power is in his favour, so we'd probably end up dying and gaming over. So, best not try that.
This way.
Instead, we will go down here and collect
Even
this
those who have
knowledge.
disappeared may have done something very clever.
Yes, very clever. Well, we're well on our way to getting one of the stars. We're getting a little bit of progress in each one, I feel. There was another one over here, I think, right? So maybe we'll head back over there.
This way.
And there is a sanctuary here. This is what spawns animals, I think. So if we hang around here, it could be a good way to get the hunting star. Oh, there's a thing there now. Another mammoth. Another mammoth. There's a lot of mammoths. More science and more influence. Lovely. And another deer. See, we can kill the deer, no problem. We don't really mind doing that. We can take him on. But let's collect this thing first. More food. Nice. We've nearly grown another population thing. Let's just play this out and let's deploy here in the middle, maybe. Of course, it took a step back, because why wouldn't it? I think the terrain does actually make a difference as well in combat, but I'm not sure. Exactly, it was up without a license for 50 minutes, which was enough for them to catch it, but they apparently take 3 days plus to remove the clip. Well, at least it's on its, way to being removed. You have, work towards resolving it. I never actually mentioned, but I got a copyright claim on Twitch as well. One of my VODs got claimed. Because even though I start every stream the exact same way, one of them got claimed for using that song in my intro. However, it was a bit silly because the claim which I got was someone else playing the song compared to who I got the music from, so I was able to validly dispute it and say, no, I got it from Kevin MacLeod because it is a slightly different version, and his version is royalty-free. So now in my channel's About page thing below the stream, I've actually got a little credit just for the intro and outro music. Where do we want to go? We're surrounded by mammoths here. Oh, we can't actually move yet anyway. Ah, an event. So this is another thing I like about this game. You get events, a little bit like Crusader Kings, I guess, or Paradox games. It's something that Civilization doesn't have. It just spices things up a bit now and again. Yesterday, the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain, the stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground-down grain could feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribal elders had another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggests planting half of them so the grasses may return next summer. Here's a curious idea, at odds with the nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future. What should you do? Easier to research domestication in future when we've actually settled and we can research this, or gain food, I guess, +2 food on the city we found with the tribe we have. I think food is probably more important. Food on city or outpost. I wonder if that's actually going to contribute food towards growing the population, or if that's just +2 food reserved for when we do eventually found the city. Maybe research would be better then, because that's a bit more long-term useful. Yeah, let's try plant. We must begin to harness the natural rhythms of the world to seek a better life. That is an investment. We can't actually make use of that yet, but one day we shall. The mammoths are on the move. Absolutely loads of them. We've hardly done any exploration either. I think we should leave this area and find greener pastures. Let's not attack the mammoth. Though we would have a better chance now, because I've noticed we've grown a second like population now, so if we look, yeah, it's slightly more in our favour. I'm not too comfortable with that yet, because I think even though it's more in our favour, we would probably end up losing one of those pops in the battle. I don't want to risk that yet, because we're still small. And that's pretty much how these first turns go in Humankind, from what I gather. Oh, you bastard. It's right on top of that thing which I wanted to take. That's the lead. What is that? That is a dye deposit. Okay. I'm going to have to learn all the symbols. Like, I played so much Civ 5 that I can just see at a glance what the symbols are there and I know what it means. But in this one, I don't have a clue. The only one I can really tell is horses, because it's pretty obvious. But I don't know what this is. This is porcelain. Okay. Let's go through this area. Very green looking area. Oh god, the mammoths, they've come for us again. We do have a curiosity here which we can get. Oh, and another one down there. What is this? A lair. The dark and fetid dwellings of dangerous, aggressive wildlife. Care should be taken both in its environs and when sacking its riches. So I wonder if that spawns different animals, like wolves or something maybe? I want to go this way, I think. Yeah, I thought I saw, like, a curiosity here. Let's go and get that. In the distance, a thin cord of smoke cuts up into clear blue skies. Fire. Calling a few tribesmen, you run closer, the smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with each footfall. You spy dancing flames and suddenly find yourselves on the edge of a settlement on fire. Many of the structures are ablaze, but even with the smoke and flames, you can see these abodes are marvels of craftsmanship. You are about to direct your men to put out the fires with loose soil when you see short, shadowed figures running away. Youths. They could become part of your tribe if you give chase now, but that would mean losing these secrets of construction. What is your choice? So this is a chance for another investment into a different research. For city defense, I guess. Not sure what that gives, maybe walls or something. Or we can just get an entirely new group. So at the moment we have the army hunting party, which is made up of 2 pops. We can get a new army called refugees, which presumably only has 1. I like population because that is one of the stars, so we're going to go for that. Let's chase the youths down and incorporate them into our tribe. Raw numbers will help us more than building techniques at this time. Ah, we got more people. I think we could actually merge these straight away if we didn't want 2 separate ones. However, I think having 2 separate ones could be good for covering more land in exploration. For instance, we can send these guys down here. They're going to be growing on their own with their own food stuff. These guys can continue whatever they were doing, also growing. And we can actually found an outpost now. We can claim a territory and, like, settle. I think all it does is takes the population of your army and settles it into a settlement, basically. Pretty much what you'd expect. Okay, more science and more influence, not research. We'll keep going up this way and follow the curiosities. We can see our progress towards the next star here. I guess we're closest towards the knowledge star. We only need 2 more science for that. We could get it from here, I think.
What's over there?
Oh no, this one gives food. Still good. Because like I say, I do want to like aim to get as many stars as possible in this era. In which case I will be going for all 3. So many mammoths. Okay, let's get this now. Oh, this will be science, because that is the symbol for science, isn't it? 1. How typical is that? We're still 1 shy. And then these guys can go around here. Ah, so we found the coastline here. Nice. Another difference this game has between, well, with Civ, is that you don't place a city, like, on a single tile and grow its borders out naturally. As soon as you, like, place a city, or an outpost, rather, you claim the entire region it's in. You can see the regions, like, by these dotted lines. I don't know if they're called regions, are they? Oh, territories. They're called territories. So yeah, when you place an outpost, you claim the entire territory instantly, and then you build on it. Where do we want to keep going with these guys? I sort of want to go over here, but it looks like we're going to have to go around anyway, so let's follow this path. I have noticed that the border here is green, so perhaps there is another tribe already settled up here. Sanctuary. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's people over there. Let's follow them. Aha! We've got our first star, the Knowledge Star, because we gained 10 out of 10 science. So that is our first 20 points, or fame it is called in this. Yeah, you can see here, accrue fame by performing remarkable feats. At the end of the game, the winner is the one who's left the biggest mark on history. Makes sense. Babbit. Interesting. So, is this like a little tribe we've just stumbled across? Can we kill it?
This way.
A tribe's legacy. You stand at a crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously, learning the secrets of this world, how the materials hidden in the deep places, and in plain sight, might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage, how the beasts and plants of the lands and seas can be most fruitfully harvested, and how myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies, other tribes. Now you must decide in what domain the tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages to come. Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? Just win. I'll try, Hoy. We'll have to see how it goes. We can gain the Wattle and Orb legacy trait, the Plant Law legacy trait, or Astronomy. So, +1 industry per population, +1 food per population, +1 science. Production, food, or science? Production could be good, because then we make more stuff quicker to make more things that could give us food and science anyway. Food could also be good, because then it just gives more pop to contribute to these other things as well in its own way. And then science, I guess, is just a harder focus on researching. I think I'm interested in getting in production. I think this could be a good choice, so we're going to take this. Only a lack of imagination will limit what we might one day fashion with our hands. Nice. 2 idle armies. So these guys need a direction to go in. Keep going this way. Ooh, a bear. Daintree discovered. You discovered the breathtaking Daintree forest. Where's that? Here? Okay. Can we fight the bear? It'd be a little bit even, slightly in his favour. Maybe not the best idea. And then this one, I believe there is an option. Yes, we could ransack this outpost. I think this is an outpost which has been settled by the AI. You can see in the left there that it says it belongs to an unknown. So we could like make an enemy straight away. I'm not sure what we'd gain from this. It just says we gain resources. Oh, here are the guys. They're just watching us from a distance, anxiously. We are stronger than them, so you know what? I'm gonna do it. This is what they get for being weaker than us. Oh, I've earned another era star, apparently. Oh wait, no, you've earned 1 era star and may now choose a new culture for the next era. So this is what I was saying. You gain stars and then you can advance to the next era. However, it's not always the best idea to do that, because then you miss out on finishing the other stars. Which we might as well do, because we only have to kill 3 animals, and then for this one all we have to do is gain 2 more pops, which is easy enough. So, yeah, let's just remind me later for that. It says we're going to gain 10 food from this, which is nice.
Bloody and smelly, aren't they?
Oh.
History may be changed by battles, but that doesn't mean they're enjoyable.
Oh, so they have actually decided to fight us over this, apparently. Apparently this culture has chosen to become the Egyptians. It says we should be even. We'll have to see how this goes. Oh, so this is a slightly different battle. This is a battle where we have to defend a territory. We have this, like, base here, which we have to defend. So I'm just going to... I guess best option is to just stay in the middle here. Forest. Slows unit movement and restricts vision, but provides a defensive bonus against missile fire. Well, we don't have to worry about missile fire. Applies a heavy combat strength penalty on river. That's same open ground and river. Open ground and river. Well, I think we want to move up there, ideally. So... yeah, open ground and river, so we can get a defensive bonus, I guess. And this was the same, right? Yeah, river. So I'm actually just going to stay where I am, possibly. Or maybe that's not the best idea, because, yeah, look, they're ganging up on me here. I think I'm going to lose this because I made a mistake. Bloody hell. I'm going to retreat here and shuffle this guy in instead to, like... I guess they can do that. They can, like, take it in turns at who's taking the damage and try and balance out that way. Yeah, look, we are now beating that one. I think we're winning. Sorry about that. Because our two armies here have, like, the same strength, just over half. This one has the same, but then the second one they have is slightly under. So, yeah, I'm going to move these guys up here again. Ready to do the swap out, same as before. Your side is weaker overall. We'll see about that. Ouch. I think I made a good decision here, lads. So now we just shuffle out again, put the strongest one in front, and they are slowly just killing themselves here. Battle round limit. The battle round limit per turn has been reached. The battle will continue next turn. Oh, that's a cool mechanic. So a battle can't just, like, take up time in, like, a single turn. It can, like, go on to other turns. Interesting. And we have another battle down here as well now. I don't know who the attacker is. I think it might just be an animal. Possibly the bear we saw. I don't know if we want to do this one, because this one, even though it says it's even, I think I remember seeing the bear that was like 1 point stronger than us. And we don't have the defense of the river down here, so maybe retreating is the best option. I wanted to go in this direction anyway, so that's nice. Defeat, apparently. But we didn't lose anything, so I consider it a win. We have another event here. Lost Souls 1. Your scout comes to you, breathless from exertion. Between gasps, he tells you that he spied another tribe not far ahead. He leads you on, then after giving a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the brush. Ahead, a young woman, no more than 13 summers, is leading a ceremony. Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. Many are crying, and when you see the bodies laid out, you understand that they are in mourning. You know what you must do. I don't know what Swift is. The unit moves with a spring in its step, temporarily able to cover greater distance, so 2 more to the movement speed if we withdraw. Or we can gain another army, which, you know, would be another step towards population, which I think is more important right now. Let us also, like, merge these armies, so this is another 2 pop one. And we have just gone in a big circle here around the hill. That's okay. I think the curiosities can, like, come back, and so even though we have explored this area, new ones can appear. Let us continue the battle. This isn't ideal. So... oh, wait. We didn't actually see it, but apparently they did do their turn in the battle, because look, they have 1 less man here. If I go around here and just start taking point... I might just be able to get through this alive. Oh no. They're probably going to end up killing themselves trying to kill my army now. Yeah, so I'm going to have lost a pop here. 1 unit lost, they've lost 2. And the worst part is, apparently we're now fighting a second battle back to back, with the same strength again. Not ideal. Oh, this really isn't great. I'm going to retreat this time. I do not like these guys. I know I started it, but I didn't want them to finish it. Oh, look at these mammoths. They're having a conversation. There's another culture that has been chosen now. Oh, please, I don't want to fight. I've learned my lesson. evenly matched, but it doesn't look it, because look, we're at like half health and they're at full health, so I don't know how it can say we're evenly matched. Unfortunately, we don't have a say in the matter anymore. We have to fight. The battle will be resolved instantly, only if both sides choose this option. Might as well just play it out and see what we can do. This is all open ground by the looks of things, so we can't really cheese a defensive place again. Yeah, I guess we just have to stay here. We have to defend the point anyway, otherwise we automatically lose, so... End deployment. So much iron ore, my god. Oh, you know what? I missed a key point here. We're the same in numbers. However, this pop is a veteran, you can see by the star here, because they survived that other battle, so they gained experience. So now they fight like 2 pops, I suppose. Oh, no, it's not that. It's... I know, they're equal match, even though they were half strength at the start. Well, we take the same damage either way here, so we might as well just attack them back for the sake of speeding things up. Yeah, I think that is a dead army. Which is regrettable. However, it can't be helped. Unfortunately, we have lost progress massively towards the growth star. Now we're back down to 1. Very rough start. This has gone much worse than my, like, little tutorial game I did. Jeez. I haven't even, like, considered settling it because I was so fixed on trying to get those stars. And to be fair, I still do want the stars, it's just, it feels we're, like, miles away still. All the, like, curiosities just seem to have disappeared, and all the animals are mammoths, which we can't take on. Hate how crossing a river takes up, like, an entire turn like that. The same in Civ. Where did we just lose that battle? Was it up there? Oh god, yeah. So they've settled a, like, full-on town now, I guess. You can see that the border is a solid thing rather than dashed. They are stronger than us because they aren't just using, like, random tribesmen anymore, I don't think. I think their guys are... Yeah, they're using, like, actual scouts, not Neolithic, like, cavemen, basically. We might have to restart, you know. Because I don't know if I can live with the shame of doing so badly. This way. They're probably also going to chase me down and kill me here. Oh no, I survived. Somehow. Moving 1 tile at a time. How painful. Food. Amazing. I just want... Okay, I'll compromise. I want 1 more star and then I'll choose, like, a civilization. It just feels too much of a waste to have put all this time into roaming around as a tribe and only coming out with 1 star still. There we go, we got a second pop again. This way. There's some more food over here, nice.
This way.
I've earned another... Oh no, this is just a reminder that I can get the age star. I got an achievement here, Hoarder. Collect 50 curiosity over... Collect 50 curiosities over 50 games, which makes sense, because like I say, I played a game already. Not full game, just a bit.
This way.
We don't actually need science, we already gained that star. It looks like the next one we're going to get is the growth one, so we just have to try and get more food. Ah, there's food down here. We could try and kill that bear as well, but I think that'd be a mistake.
Earth gives us strength.
Oh, for God's sake, the mammoths, they're in the way. Just let me get to the food, goddammit. Okay, 3, we only need 2 more pops. This army can only have 4 pops in it at max though, so we are going to have to split at some point before we can get the 5. Maybe we split now to cover more ground.
This way.
But that does feel dangerous. Oh, we have... Oh, there's another people here. Pink. We could beat them. I don't know what there would be to gain from beating them, though. Because they haven't done anything against us, and it's not like they're wild animals or something, so they don't get food. As far as I know, anyway. Maybe they'll attack us. Oh no, they're just walking past. Oh, you know what? Let's take on the mammoth. We have a lot of men here. Yep, looks good to me. Kill, kill, kill. And then, I guess, chill out at the back still, because he can't do ult. What? Do they have no children for you to eat? Apparently not, no. Unfortunately not, Brett. I cannot pursue my baby-eating career in this game. I don't think we're going to lose any pops from this, because none of our guys have died here. And we should gain a decent amount of food from this. Oh, but you know what? Doesn't matter that we gain food, because we're already full anyway. 20 food. Pointless. Ugh. The empty vessel. The battle is won, the foe defeated, but the victory has not come without a toll. A great warrior who lived through many winters now lies dead. His sons and daughters arrayed around his cold, lifeless body, mourning his loss. As the night passes and the stars wheel, one by one they make their peace and depart, all except for his youngest daughter. She wishes to better understand the miseries visited upon her father during his living years and study his remains. What is your command as to her wish? 2 science? We don't need science. Swift. Yes, let's deny it. Custom dictates the warrior's remains be left, unsullied, to the land. We will honor his life by giving our all for the tribe. Okay, now we can cover ground very fast. Or much faster would be a better way to put it. Right, how do I split an army here? I haven't actually done it before. I'm guessing... No. Now can I... transfer? There we go.
This way.
Now they're trying to gain food, and... Actually, this one's closer to regrowing a new pop. The last pop we need, so they might as well go for this one. These guys can just be like an escort. Not that kind of escort, though, mind you. Unless they want to.
What's over there?
4 out of 5 still.
This way. I see.
Hopefully we'll be able to recover from this blunder of a start.
This way.
More science we really don't need. It's interesting that there is like no way down here. You have to go all the way around like that. That's another thing I like about this game more than Civ as well. The terrain like feels a bit more dynamic and like it matters more. Well, I might as well pick it up. We'll be able to use the influence at least when we, I guess, settle. We're going to be like the last civilization to settle here. That said, I have only seen like the notification pop up 2, maybe 3 times, so there is still a couple of us out there like us. Maybe these guys, which are stronger than me, which is a little bit scary. Oh, pink territory over here. I wonder if the greens are still hostile to us as well. A little bit worrying if they are.
This way.
Give me food, not science.
No way. Onward.
I am actually allowed to trespass as well because I'm not playing as a civilization yet. I'm basically just cavemen roaming around.
What's over there? My feet hurt.
My feet hurt. Yes, me too.
This way.
We move.
Come on, I just need like 10 more food and then I've got the star I want. I feel like we're at the point now where each turn we take without like advancing the era is going to start being a bit of a malice to us.
Do it.
Like, this game is more lenient than Civ, because in Civ it is dangerous not to settle within the first couple turns, but in this one it feels a bit more lenient because the whole purpose is to focus on getting these stars. However, I feel that can only go so far. Yes, I know I've got the star, you don't need to remind me. I haven't forgotten. I'm just playing as cavemen for the sake of getting stars game. Another mammoth. Oh yes, food, food, food. Oh, it was only 5. We needed 10. We're so close. In my first game what I played, where I did like a few turns, I managed to get all 3 stars really quickly.
This way.
I must have just done everything right by chance. We have to go around here. Okay. Hey mech, don't you also like the weather under siege? I guess.
This way.
Not sure what that means. Oh no. A battle, please. I'm too weak. Do not fight. Leave me be. Or at least we can, like, rejoin now. Wait. No, I don't want to fight. What do you mean? These guys are, like, just here. Can't they, like, join in? Please? Can't be done as the action is locked. You need to research organized warfare. Wait, so apparently if you get organized warfare, you can do this. You can, like, join in late. That's actually cool. Well, I don't want to fight. I'm going to, like, deploy my guys right at the back here and just let them take the thing, because I don't want to battle. Will it actually kill us? Oh god, they're archers. These guys are a bit advanced. They're slaughtering us here. Do you think I should just restart? I realise we've already been playing apparently for nearly an hour, but we're in the first era. We're on what? Turn 36? That's no. Should I restart? Because this has gone terribly. Possibly. When I watched someone else play this on their stream like 2 years ago, something like close to when the game first came out, I think it was a sponsored stream, they restarted like 2 or 3 times on the same stream as they were like trying to figure it out. So I feel sort of justified in doing that. We can consider this a warm-up. I'm going to do it. Concede defeat. Humankind. Okay, so we didn't push humankind very far at all here. We remained as cavemen and got hunted by our fellow human beings. Yeah, I think, yeah, we were the last person to, like, do anything, basically. Right, let's try again. I'm just going to go straight into it again. Play, new game. Let's do random. Everything else is fine, as is already. And go. We'll be a lot quicker this time, I promise. I've explained a lot of stuff anyway, so I don't have to explain it all again, at least. Exploring the terrain can be critical to your success. Choose the position of your city carefully, taking into account points of interest. Okay, I will try to do that.
Another day, another dawn of humankind. It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future.
Yes, exactly. Let us leap into the future and try and do better this time. Become Kiev and Rus. I don't think that is a civilization. In fact, I don't know what all the like civs or cultures, as they're called, are. I know there's a lot, so Russia is probably in the game in some form. Maybe even multiple times. Again, there's like nothing around us from the get-go. I think maybe I did so well on that first game because it was like a tutorial game, so it spawned stuff straight away for me.
Do it. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a sanctuary here, so we could try and just hunt animals. There are 2 deer here already. Oh, there's a science thing there as well.
For our young.
I'm gonna do instant resolution because... yeah, there we go. It's easy enough. All it is killing a deer. I've done that plenty of times already. Lost Souls. This is the scout where we find a bunch of kids, I guess? Oh wait, no, it's the one where it's the woman leading a funeral. Let's add them to our party. So now we have a second army here.
We move.
Literally lost on the tutorial game. No, I didn't actually finish the tutorial game because I wanted
Just
to play
because
this.
a culture died out doesn't mean it wasn't worthy of study.
Because I wanted to play this on stream. I didn't want to just keep playing off stream because then it wouldn't be as interesting, I guess. I mean, maybe it would, because I think people watch me play
Delicious.
CK3 because I
So
know
next
what I'm
time,
doing.
it might be better if you washed it first.
He wants me to wash the berries I found. No way. I like eating my berries dirty and covered in filth.
This way.
We can ransack the sanctuary. I think we'd be better leaving it though, because like I said before, we can use it to farm hunting. Yep, let's instant resolution this again, and we won. More food for the tribe. This guy is nearly dead though now.
We move.
Ah, a new deer has spawned. Prey. I think these guys just need to heal. Let's just leave them where they are until they're fully healed. Play Stone Half? No. I'm not really interested in playing Stone Half. I'm sorry, Hoy. By the way, do you like my screenshots that I sometimes send? When I understand what's going on, it looks interesting enough. But like I just said, I'm not really interested in playing that game. And sometimes I'm not sure what I'm actually looking at. Yes, a new army. Yes, please. Let's merge these guys as well. Why not? Kill the deer, as always. Nice. More food. Okay, good. We're at 4 out of 5 in the population department. Science. Let's actually get these guys moving now. I don't need them to heal much more. And we shall kill more deer.
This way.
Oh wait, no, there's food up there. I guess he can get it instead. And then you could also get this food. Oh, look at this. There's food everywhere here. I feel like this is already going miles better. What's the middle goal? Oh, you mean the star? That's the science one, where you get 10 science. If that's what you meant anyway.
This way.
More food. There we go, we got the growth start. And we only need to kill one more animal to get the hunting one as well.
Get.
We've gained the hunting star. Look at this, so much quicker. We've already got 2 stars. Since we're so ahead now, we might as well just go for the science one. Just random sound effects. Yeah, let's go for the science one now because we're doing a lot better. No, we don't want to do that yet. The science right here, let's get that. We can also try and grow to a 4th pop here, which I think we might as well.
Together.
More instant resolutions. Oh wait, apparently we lost a unit to the deer. Oh, that is a... I forgot about that. So the instant resolutions, I think they're a little bit like Total War in that they can be a bit scuffed at times, and like you lose even though you wouldn't really if you did it yourself. So maybe we should fight the battles ourselves here. I'm gonna go for the domestication research one.
What's over there?
Oh, this is the edge of the map, I think. Yeah, the very top of the map, not even the edge of the continent.
For the tribe, fire be with us.
I'll have to kill this deer in an act of vengeance. And I'll have to actually fight it out so we don't lose more villagers to the deer. Half HP, one was half HP. Yeah, but still, you can kill a deer with just one villager, so if I was in manual control, all it would have been was me not using the one that was damaged. I wonder if there's a way to get quick animations. I do like the animations, it's just it can slow it down a little bit. Like here, it's just the decision of not using the weaker one, so we can like have 2 medium strength ones rather than 1 high strength and 1 low strength or whatever. Here we go, much better. Apparently there's something to gain there, but I don't know what it is yet.
This way.
More science, we only need 2 more science. Lovely jubbly. These guys also need food to get a 4th pop. I'm not so fixed on getting a 4th pop, I want to get the science thing most of all. Oh, we might actually get it here if we can kill the deer. The ultimate test, which we've already passed numerous times. So yeah, I'm going to put the injured one at the back there and just deploy like this. And then these guys can be like on standby just to balance it out if need be. Why not interested in Stonehearth? I don't know, it's just... I can't, like, you know, you can't be interested in every game. It just doesn't look like the one for me. I can appreciate the art style. Like, it does look interesting enough, like, with what it's doing, like, the voxel-based thing. But I'm not just the biggest fan of that, really. Like, I can respect what it's doing, but it's not really for me. Also, with all the demos I was playing for Steam Next Fest, I think I've got my fill on, like, colony sim, like, city builder type things for the moment.
Onward.
There we go, we've got all the stars now, so we might as well settle. Where do we want to settle, though? Because we've not really done much exploration. There is coffee and dye down here, which could be good. Also, copper. This could be a very good place to start. In terms of... Maybe not in terms of tiles, though, because you can see there's, like, food here, production here. All this is sterile terrain, apparently. There's, like, nothing to be gained. So it's good for resources, not good for that. Even so, I think I'm going to go down there. Or we could go south here.
This way.
There's a chance for food here as well, which isn't too bad. I'm going to go for production again, because that's what I picked last time. We didn't get to see that in action. I actually think it looks kind of interesting, so if it's any consolation to you, Hoy, I might stream it someday. It's fine. Yeah, well, that's good news, I guess. Oh, we've nearly actually gained the 4th pop for these guys.
Onward.
Going through like a forested canyon here. I don't want my guys to get too separated here, because I want to obviously settle, like, if I'm settling 2 outposts, I want them to be close by to each other. Let's go. Then I will, though I will say, I think it's called Ace Mod. No, he isn't saying let's go. He's saying, like, let's go, but it's spelled like let's go, like that. I did chuckle earlier, Brat, when I said,
This way.
oh, what did I say? I said toss a nade, and you didn't know what that meant. that made me chuckle. I do. Okay, so we got science there. Oh, there's science back here as well, but we don't need it. This looks like it could be a good place to settle. There's a couple of resources, even though we don't know what they are. There's, like, yields on every tile. And it looks pretty, like, good looking, I think. 'Twas but funny. Ah. Hang on, are they... Okay, so if we were to settle here, this would be like a territory we gain. And then if we want to be like contiguous, I guess we go for like one of these two. Do we want to go for being contiguous though? Because we could also just settle over here, separate. I don't know, let's have a... I was so close to getting the 4th pop. I feel we might as well try, but no, we best not have. We best claim an outpost. The game recommends this one because then we gain 11 and 10 food and production respectively. I haven't played enough of the game to know which to prioritize or how to play really yet, so I'm just gonna go for the game's recommendation. Found an outpost here called Aljana. Excuse me. I don't think you said toss a nade. No, I definitely did say toss a nade, Brat. Toss I would have known, and then with that context I would have guessed nade. You must have said something else, a nade. almost certain I said tossinade because that's like a preset phrase in my vocabulary. My vocabulary. Oh, this guy actually has 4 pop. If he were to settle, where would be the best place here? Oh, the game's recommending over here for 16 food. Jesus. That could become like the breadbasket of our empire, I guess, if we did settle there. And it'd be contiguous, which is always plus in my books. Yeah, the yields in this territory aren't great, are they? Like 2 and 11, 8 and 6. So let's go back down south. Let me check the VOD, but maybe I'm just dumb. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've been holding off on picking a civilization, but I don't know what will actually happen if I were to pick it right now. Like, does it force me to settle? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter, because the whole point is getting the stars, and then you pick one, don't we? So, yeah, let's pick a civilization, I guess. Or culture. I keep calling them civs, but it's cultures. There are different types. We can see that all the AIs, all 5 of the AIs, have already chosen one. They've chosen Babylonians, Egyptians, Harappans, Nubians, and Phoenicians. Which leaves us with these 5 options. The Assyrians, Hittites, Mycenaeans, Olmecs, and Zhou. Can see what each one gives. There's like different focuses, like military, food, science, things like that. Hittites are like the military one, which I think would be a bit of a mistake, considering we haven't even seen any other tribes yet, so we don't know who we would attack. I'm happy to pick a war-focused culture in future, though, because I do like doing a bit of war in these games. It is a big part of them. And with the battle mechanics of this game, it is more interesting as well. Zhou seems good because science. It's got stability, which I don't know how important that is yet. It could be important. Could go for the Olmecs for influence and food. I like food because I like pop growth. Or rather, I like the sound of food because I like the sound of pop growth. The Mycenaeans are also a military one, you can see here. It's just cheaper and faster, unit production. Then the Hittites, yeah, combat strength. Plus 20 food, industry, money, and science on each owned city per occupied city. Okay, so we're never going to get use of that because we're never going to occupy a city in the Neolithic era. Oh no, it'll be the Ancient era. And then the Assyrians are also pretty much a war one because they're on land movement speed, combat strength, garrisons, yeah. Maybe Zhou or the Olmecs then for me. I do like food. Influence per adjacent farmer's quarter. I'm going to go for science, actually, because I think we need to try and catch up here, because they've clearly all picked their cultures already, so they're well on the way with researching. We can at least try and catch up in terms of tech if we go for these guys. Mech, the VOD proves me right. You said Lobinade. Oh, Lob. What? Wait, what? Oh, Toss versus... Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Still. Lobinade. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Zhou. Sorry, Hoy. I see your second choice was then Olmecs, which I'm also disregarding. I just think Zhou would be a better choice because then we can try and catch up in tech if we've fallen behind. Like I said, Toss, I definitely would have known. Okay, fair enough, bro. Let's become Chinese. Oh, look, our city's so beautiful here. We've got all the farmland around it. The frame rate seems to have, like, tanked a little bit. Possibly. We can actually move the army, like, anyway, despite the fact that we've just settled. Because this doesn't count as a full city yet. The Fungal Hoarder. The shift to fixed abodes hasn't been easy for the tribesmen and women who'd settled in the outpost, but they'd persevered, and now thought of the land as home. When they discovered that one of their number had been hoarding mushrooms that he'd found in a nearby cavern for himself, it was a great blow to the spirit of the tribe. Why? Now they want to banish him for his greed, but that would mean being deprived of the location of the mushroom field. What is your reckoning? You gonna go for a bit? Alright, see you in a bit, Hoy. We can get cheaper city defense research. Bountiful on Aljana, which is +5 to food for 10 turns. That sounds good. Or +2 science. I think we go for the food because we literally just picked a civilization that focuses on science, so let us protect him. The tribesman made a mistake, but he'll learn, and the extra food will be welcome. This is true. Here we go.
The challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns
Relatable.
quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
This is true.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers and dangerous chariots.
Yes, dangerous chariots. Very good. So we can now upgrade Aljana into an actual city here. We can do this for free because you can always upgrade your first outpost into your first city. Or just an outpost into your first city, rather. Yes, let's do that.
It is not just a bunch of buildings. It is warmth, protection, and, praise the gods, a bit of privacy.
Nice. So we now have our capital, Haojing, I guess. It looks pretty cool. It's got like a big Chinese palace. Nothing else, just the palace where we live. Everyone else is forced to live in the farms. We also have like Chinese themed music now as well, which is nice. Our unique building is Confucian School, which is what gives us the science. So let's do that straight away. The one that gives us the most science is one of these two. So +3 science, +10 stability at the cost of free food because we are overwriting the farm that is already here. And then it's the same again for this, but then we would also lose 2 production instead. I'll just lose the -3 food because in raw numbers it's -3 versus -4. So sure, let's do this one. We won't bother doing a queue yet. I'll just like build that and then we'll see what we feel like doing next when it's done. And we have our scouts now. Nice. Oh, we could go try kill a mammoth now. Come on! Send our lads to kill a mammoth in the ancient era. I don't know why or what we gain from doing this in this new era because we have completely different stars and stuff now. You can see there's like, you can't actually preview them here anymore. You have to preview it in a different menu, which we'll have a look at in a second. So again, I'm not sure what we're going to gain from this. Okay. We do a lot more damage now as well, I think, because we're not just cavemen. He's in a forest. Wait, did I not attack? Oh, he's on the river as well. Okay, this isn't a problem. We just kill him now with this one unit, so a very straightforward battle here. Only had to use 2 of our units. Easy peasy, the mammoth is dead. We are driving them into extinction, doing our part. Oh, we gain 20 gold since we don't like have to worry about food now. That's still cool. And with our other army, we want to consider where we're placing our next outpost, I guess. There's still like land to explore here, so we could see if this one's worth doing it in. Just have a look around, see if there's any resources or anything interesting here. Oh, we have to go this way because there's like cliff faces, I guess. Oh, we can now do research as well. Let's do domestication because we took the bonus to it earlier. You can see we already have a head start. Nice. Apparently someone has unlocked Wonderful Yellowstone. I'm not sure what that means. Now, one thing I'm really not sure what I need to do with here is, like, with my army. Because in Civ, you have your scout unit and you send them out to just explore the map, usually on auto-explore. But in this is, like, my only army. Even though it's made entirely of scouts, this is, like, my only defense, really. So what do I do with them? Do I leave them here to guard the city, or do I send them out exploring? Maybe I do a compromise and I, like, detach both of them. Not both of them, two of them. So these two healthy guys can go out exploring, and then the other two can defend the capital. And then we can set them to auto-explore. I can't remember how. There is a way, though. And then you go back to the capital. You go up here. I do like the different, like, heights here. So you got, like, different levels for the terrain to be on. It's such a pretty map. There's more cliffs up here. It goes even higher. What is this terrain? Here, this. It is Stonefield. Okay, so you do actually just get, like, different colours for different biomes, even though the actual terrain is the same. Empire Foundation. By what right do we rule? So now I have to choose a civic, which I guess is just founding principles of your culture. Regarding founding myths, do we want to go for natural right or divine mandate? Influence or faith? You have, like, these different categories as well. I'm not sure how these play out in the long run, but you have, like, different meters which you can move across on. So you got, like, economic here, collectivism versus individualism. Geopolitical, which is homeland versus world. Liberty versus authority. And tradition versus progress. Influence is useful because that's how you settle new cities, I think. And how you, like, expand. Faith is also useful because then you can get a religion which has bonuses in its own right. Let's say divine mandate.
It seems so. If the gods hadn't chosen us, somebody else would be standing here.
This is true. And then legitimacy. But what style of laws does the Empire use? Customary or codified? Cheaper create outpost or cheaper attach outpost and absorb city? So this is a thing. So how the map is divided into territories. You settle those territories with outposts, but then you don't have to just develop the outpost into another city. You can tell it to be absorbed by another city that's neighbouring it. So if we settle an outpost next door to our capital, we can expand our capital that way. If we pick this as well, it'll balance us back towards the centre of... What is this category? Social? Because at the moment we're now leaning towards tradition from going for the divine right thing. Or we could go full on. I think we're going to be attaching and absorbing more than we will creating. And mind you, you can't attach and absorb unless you've created in the first place. So let's go for customary.
That seems to leave a lot of interpretation of right and wrong. Not to mention yours and mine.
Okay. I might have to, like, play around with the settings here, because I'm not sure I like the frame drop that I'm now experiencing. Who are these guys? Akarane? There is another civilization here. It's not a city, it's just an outpost, because it's dashed. So we could try and, like, claim it. Which is a whole other mechanic thing you can do. Oh, wow. This really is just a massive wall. I have to go all the way around here. Jeez. Rocky fields. Well, this place is probably good for production. If we placed a city here, we'd gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 production and 4 food. It's not that good. And then these guys are just defending the capital. It's fine. 4 more turns and then we've built the Confucian school. Very good. Haojing has gained a population. Nice. Ah, another new civic. Army composition. Oh, this is also what you spend influence on as well, if it wasn't already obvious. 30% cheaper unit industry cost, or combat strength on unit. Let's go for quality over quantity.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
This is true, I agree.
Let's go.
Makes sense. Are we even going to be able to get up here? Because it already looks like there's another, like, level of cliff faces here.
Come over here.
Come over here. You guys can just wait in the capital, because I don't know what else to do with you.
Will do.
It's pretty difficult terrain to cross here. In fact, we might have been better like going into the capital territory and around here, rather than all the way down. Oh well. We'll just keep going this way anyway. Oh, I accidentally closed something that popped up. Oh, I know what it was. We have discovered domestication, so we can do another tech. Calendar, which gives artisans quarter, which is money for adjacent market quarter. Stability. Extracts any luxury resource from the deposit it is built on. I don't know if we even have luxury resources, or if we do, we don't know what they are yet. There's unknown strategic resources. Maybe there's just like uranium in these hills. We also have something else, don't we? I swear we had like copper or something. Am I thinking of a different place? Maybe. City defense. I don't think we're going to go for like irrigation or the wheel, because that's going to take a long time, so it's clearly not the priority right now. Carpentry. Oh yeah, lumberyard, because then we can gain more production. And we do have a lot of forests around here, so makes sense to me. And then as a side effect, we can also learn how archery works. Oh, we just discovered a big chunk of area here. This is a really good place for production, but there is absolutely no food here.
Off we go.
We could kill the deer just for a bit of gold.
Follow me.
We're not currently gaining any gold, so this will be our like sole source of income. Might as well, right? Killed itself by attacking me. Oh, we only getting 5 gold. Still, gold's gold, right? So the new stars we have in this era are... How do I view them? Right. Bit more complicated. So there's different tiers now. So we have expansionist stars. Own 2 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory. So if we settle an outpost and then attach it to our capital, that would give us 1 star in the expansionist category. And then there's just higher versions of that. Builder. Complete construction of 6 districts. That seems straightforward. 12 population or units within your empire, currently at 9. That's fine, we're just going to naturally aim towards that anyway. The more food we have, the more population we'll get. Money, which is probably going to be a little bit harder because we're not currently even gaining any money. Scientists from researching technologies. And then militarists from killing enemy units. But like I said before when we were choosing a civ, we haven't even encountered another civilization yet. There's this as well. This catch-up category will passively grant you era stars until you unlock the next era. It is triggered once another empire reaches the next era. Era stars will unlock faster as more empires reach. Okay, so that's just to keep you in the race if you fall behind, I suppose? That's nice. I don't know what deeds are. Oh, deeds are like separate from stars, so they still give you fame, but they're like one-off achievements, I suppose. Build a railway line, build a wonder, things like that. Makes sense to me.
Greetings to the Nubians. Now there's some good fortune. A neighbour who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
Ah, so we've met our neighbours, the Nubians. They are also scouting the area about here. I like this like sort of valley with a lake here. So they're going to have a city on top of this cliff. Our capital is on top of this cliff, and we're just like looking over at each other. It's pretty cool. But like I say, we could also try and absorb it into our own empire if we get enough influence there.
Are you interested?
Promising. Perhaps.
That voice doesn't really match my character. She wants to start a trade agreement. Okay, so she wants us to be able to trade luxury resources. I don't really know enough about the game to make a decision here, but I guess why not? Because it'll just mean better relations. Less chance that we'll have to end up at war with someone.
A good proposal. Okay, I accept it.
Okay, good.
Off we go.
Okay, so this is like the peak of the land here. Like, this is how many like levels up? You got like base level 1, 2. Wait, is that a third one there? I think that's technically a third level. Yeah, and then 4. Maybe even 5 levels up here. Very high up. This land doesn't look too great either, to be honest. This one's pretty good for food and then no production. So maybe we do set up a series of outposts here, have an outpost for production, and then we have another outpost here for food. Oh no, there is 2 production on this tile. We can't found another outpost because we can't afford it for the influence. We need 56, we currently have 36. Okay.
Let's go.
Well, I'm just going to tell these guys to go over here, and then we can maybe set up a production thing like I'm suggesting. If it works how I imagine it works, this could be good. This is also an interesting formation here. I don't think we can build a city in the middle here, though, or an outpost, rather. Claim territory. Where does it actually recommend? I don't think it even has any recommended spots, because this area is pretty garbage. Oh, this is the area I was thinking about before, where it's got the copper. It's got the thing, and the copper. Right, so 12 production, sure. And then... can we absorb it? I can't remember how you do it. One or several constructibles cannot be built as you don't have enough access to the required resources. Obtain more access by building new extractors. Okay. So we have to build animal barns if we want horses, but we don't even have horses in this territory anyway, so I'm not sure what that's about. How do we expand the territory of our capital here? Try to remember, like, in the bit I did play, I remember just seeing a button where you could, like, click it and then you click the outpost you want to eat. Oh, we haven't actually made the outpost yet. Okay, fair enough. These guys shall now go this way. Oh, here is the Nubian capital. Look at that, there's a massive dip here. Is it just built on top of a mountain?
You have constructed a first emblematic quarter. It's a symbol of power and a lasting memory of this era. Go ahead, be smug.
Okay, so we can now choose a religion because we've built up enough faith. Polytheism, 6 faith on the main plaza. Shamanism, 2 faith on the main plaza, and then 2 faith on administrative center. Administrative center is what an outpost becomes if it is absorbed by a city. So this is basically, as we are now, it would be 6 faith because we just gain it from the capital, or 2 faith, and then as soon as we absorb that outpost, it would go up to 4. I'm just going to go for 6 because it might be a while before we even get a second outpost. We're going to go for polytheism. And can we now absorb this place? I don't see... I have no idea how I did it before. Oh wait, is it this chain button? Attach. Ah, yeah, this is how you do it, but we need 30 influence, so we can do it next turn. Fine by me. And then these guys probably want to then build the second one over here, if we can save up enough influence. These guys are fine exploring still. Should probably figure out how to put them on auto-explore next turn. Save me some time and effort. We can build an obelisk of the gods towards our new religion here, which could be good for stability and faith. 21 turns though, which tells me that we're doing quite poor with production. Not really true though, because we're getting 19 a turn versus 7 food. So if anything, we need more food, I suppose. Build a new farmer's quarter. We could build it here at the cost of 8 stability. I think, yeah, it just costs 10 stability to build a new district anyway. So yeah, just gain food. And then after that, we will build the obelisk, and that should make up the, what do you call it, the stability hit. What is this?
Yes.
Animal remains. I found a curiosity this late? Okay, whatever. Alright, go back here. And now, can I auto-explore with you? Move? Auto-explore, on. Right, perfect. Those lads can just go do whatever now. Oh, God, they have tea. One more reason
The
for us to
agrarian
take this
Harapans.
outpost.
You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers.
1,000 welcomes.
Priest
I am the
King
leader of a
Midas.
great people. I hope you are one who keeps their word.
Apparently somewhere on the map we've encountered Priest King Midas of the Harapans. Oh, down here. Excuse me, sorry. Should have muted for that. Do we want to say hello? If you introduce yourself, that reveals the location of your capital, and it reveals theirs to you. I think we might as well, just because we haven't really explored the map, so could be useful.
This is where I greet you, impress upon you the wonder of my people, and tell you my ambitions, no? Maybe?
Okay. I don't really like the way this guy talks, honestly.
What concerns you today?
So have we done it? Do we now know where he lives? Oh, all the way down here. Jeez, this is far away. He's also just like on top of Random Ass Mountain. We've heard about the dye and tea. No, not the tea, the saffron that comes from the city of Kerma. Interesting. I wonder if that's where Kermit's from. Kerma. How much do we need to found a new outpost? 62, we can do that next turn. We shall probably do it there for more food. Actually, no, first we wanted to attach, didn't we? Yes, good. Era Star unlocked. I'm not sure which one we even got. Oh no, it was the territory one, wasn't it? Of course. So that is now even more production for the capital. We're now at 31 per turn, which is brilliant. And then this one should provide us with food as well. So the capital territory is going to be quite big. We need, how much was it? 37, that's not bad. We can still do it next turn. Well, let's just stand here ready. We're also going to gain access to salt, which is nice.
Yes, Commander.
We've researched carpentry.
The
beautiful.
Phoenicians are famed for their good ships and smart traders. Best to watch your coastlines and your coffers.
Phoenicians. Well, first of all, we don't have a coastline. But secondly, Phoenicians. Hao Jing has converted to a new religion. It's converted to Zhou polytheism, which is good. That is our religion. You can see we are converting the neighbouring territories to that religion as well. So the territory we just annexed to the capital. And then, funnily enough, also the territory which belongs to these guys down here, we're converting that in 5 turns. The Phoenicians we have
Greetings,
encountered as
Sovereign.
well.
I ask only that you always be courageous and sincere.
Okay. Oh, she's already got 4 stars. We've only got 1.
This is where I greet you.
Right, where are they? They're over here. Oh, look at that. They've got 4 resources in their capital. Jeez. Doing a lot better than me.
Hail, friend. I have a notion which would benefit us both.
Okay.
This works.
I still don't really know why I should or shouldn't accept that, but I figure I should just, in case they don't like me later on. It's just one incentive for them to not go to war. Right, 11 food if we place it here. Can we actually get better than that? 13 food? 13 food would be even better. Though maybe not ideal because we'd be... Oh no, the 4th... we're going to be building over this tile anyway, so we're going to probably lose the production. But that's not one of the food ones anyway. We are building this outpost, like, specifically dedicated towards food production, so I am looking for the highest of that. I think 13 will be the highest, though. 12. 5. 11. Yeah, I think this is probably the best one. I wanted to build it here, though, on top of this, like, plinth or whatever. Oh well. More research. Let's just go for calendar, because it's the quickest. Wonderful Vinikunka. Alright.
This proposal respects your...
Short. More trade. We like trade, I guess. And... oh, a new civic. Fate of the free cities. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rulers and the ruled. Great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part these free cities can play. Oh, we can't actually afford to do this yet because we don't have enough influence, but this is going to be between assimilation and higher army cost. Well, I'm probably going to go for assimilation because we're not looking into doing war yet. But we can't do it now anyway, so... right, what do we want to do with this army now? Possibly do the same as the other one, so take 2, split it off. Tell these guys to auto-explore, then these ones can, like, stay here. Oh, we found 40 gold from a curiosity already. Nice, good start. So we have 2 men, like, just hiding in the capital here, which is fine. I think. And then I guess these 2 can guard the other side of the empire, if you can call it that. It's just one city with a couple of territories stuck onto the side. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to tell these guys to explore as well. We need to uncover more of the map. It's clear that we're behind. Now we can also build an obelisk of the gods. We could build another Confucian school for more science. I'm going to go for the obelisk of the gods though first, because science. Can I place it anywhere? I don't know if this is... it's not telling me what I'm going to gain or lose, which is a bit odd. I like the idea of building it here, like halfway between the city and the administrative centre, like just on the hill here. Ah, okay, so that works out fine. I wonder why it wasn't telling me what is going to, like, be gained. Wasat converted to a new religion. Wasat has converted to Zhou polytheism. Is that this place? I think it must be. Melody for every occasion. In the teeming, iconic city of Haojing, musicians are a celebrated part of the local culture with a long history and holy rites. They bring nobility to religious rituals, jollity to palace celebrations, smiles to the sick and ailing, courage to marching armies, and distraction to the gods. Alas, they are still too few in number, especially the good ones, and now word of their renown has reached across the empire. Lords, priests, commanders, among others, are grousing, that their city deserves such artists too. How will you satisfy them? Every city will be required to build an institution of music. Overproductive? Oh wow. Plus 10 industry in the capital. We've already got quite an industrious capital, so that doesn't seem too important to me, especially at the cost of money, which we barely have. Or... plus 5 money, but at the cost of science. I mean, we are doing quite poorly with money, so I'm inclined to pick this. Especially because we can make up for the science by virtue of the culture we are anyway. I'm gonna do this one. Street musicians riddle Haojing. They could help commerce elsewhere, even if they distract learning. Alright,
They're impressive, the Egyptians. It's a fair bet that you'll be embarrassed if you compare cities with them.
Okay, so we've met the Egyptians now as well. Queen Makeda of the Egyptians. We just found 40 quid as well in an animal carcass, apparently. Fine by me.
Life is wonderful, is it not?
I suppose.
Treat me and my people with respect.
She's very
and all will be
jubilant,
well.
isn't she? Yes, let's Wait, how come I can't introduce myself? Have we already met? Okay. And then I was also going to attach that outpost. Yeah, Turin. Oh, it costs 60 influence. We'll be able to do that in a couple turns then. No worries. There we go, a couple turns, and now we can still not do it. Oh wait, did it only do like one turn when I clicked it? Oh, right.
This is something you need to see.
The turn didn't actually pass because the AI was waiting for a response on that. We've now completed the Agrarian Star, or one of them. Oh, because we have a high enough population. Lovely. Oh, look, our farmland is all growing as well. That's nice. A new grievance is available.
Hail, Sovereign.
Priest Queen Mu Guiyang is preventing the faithful of Akaran from practicing their faith freely. We can demand that she gives Akaran. Akaran is... Isn't that the place? Yeah, this is the place, like, over the valley from us, which I did want to annex at some point. She is probably stronger than us, because she has twice the stars. Like, twice the fame as well. Do we want to tussle with her? War support is, like, equal on each side, apparently. I'm not sure what that's saying. Oh, +5 because of the grievance we have. Apparently she's a hipster. They favour ideological positions that are least taken by other empires, right. 50% money on vassal. Combat strength on emblematic unit. Loyal. Value righteousness and fidelity. They will never betray their words. They never forget what happened in the past, so they're probably not going to forget this if we do demand it from them. Apparently I'm a geek. This is true. And a pawnbroker? Right. Well, I don't really see a concrete way of gauging how strong they are beyond the stars. However, what is the worst that could happen if she refuses my demand here?
You have slighted me, but I'll overlook it for a modest sum.
Okay.
You play a dangerous game.
Yes, but did I win the game? Oh, I did. Oh my god, I did. Yes. Priest Queen Mu Guiyang of the Nubians has yielded. She gave me the territory. she actually did it. So look at that. We are now growing in the south here. We have a border with her capital down here. We've taken the tea, which is perfect because, you know, culture, Chinese tea, fits very nicely. But do we want to develop this into a second city, or do we want to just merge it into the capital that is already very big? I think maybe we should get a second capital instead of just... Not a second capital, a second city instead of making it all part of the capital. I don't know what the implications of just merging every outpost into the capital are, but something tells me we should have multiple cities. A game of prophecy. With the Empire thriving, a new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and piece is catching your eye. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under instruction in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy becomes clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will you do? Silence them? Pay 80 quid, which we can afford. Overlook Defiant in the capital, which is, -5 stability for 10 turns. Superstitious, -2 science. We've already taken a science penalty from something else. And we have the money now, so we might as well start spending it. So I'm going to pay to silence it. What's this? Oh, I don't know. There was like a red ... there, but I don't know what it was. What is this? One city is participating in its construction. Oh yeah, we're building the obelisk. Yep, here. And then... I guess... What else are we doing? Are we going to build a city here then? How much would it cost? 160 influence. Gonna take a while, but I think it's probably a good idea. A battle. Okay, I guess we've run into a random animal with our scouts here. Let's just see. Yeah, we aren't too strong here, which isn't ideal. Oh, it's a bear. Ouch. Leave me alone, bear. They say a cornered animal is more dangerous, and yet we have literally cornered a bear here. Maybe not the best idea. He's probably going to take one of these units with him when he does his attack now. Oh no, we survived. Just. We got 10 quid for killing a poor defenseless bear, which we backed into a corner. Nice. We've researched calendar, which is good. Oh, there's something to be discovered there. I'm guessing they're going to go for that automatically. Haojing has gained population.
Welcome. What do you seek?
You have a trade route with this empire. Great. Who's this? The Nubians, who we just demanded give us an outpost. You now benefit from its FIMS. FIMS bonuses. Okay. And you might also be able to build special units and infrastructures. But trade routes can be fragile. All the neutral territories that route goes through have roundhouses, which can be destroyed by ransacking armies. Extractors can also be ransacked, cities can be besieged, and buyers and sellers might go to war. In all of these cases, the trade route will be broken, but of course you can also break others' trade routes. If you know the position of a tile containing an exploited luxury or strategic resource, you can buy access to this resource if it belongs to an empire of which you can trade. Makes sense. So we can see that they have saffron and dye in their capital. They can see that we have tea. So we can trade these. Tea gives plus 2% more food and plus 4 stability in all cities. Well, that sounds good. What does saffron and dye give? Plus 4 stability and plus 2 food. So it's like the backwards version of that. Dye is industry and stability. Right. Well, I don't want to give away my food. I like my food more than I do my stability. I like my food more than I do my industry because we've already got loads of that. Access to your tea was purchased. Oh wait, I didn't have a say in it? Okay. Well, I hope we haven't just lost it. And do we still get the benefits? You cannot buy your own resource. Oh wait, do you... I bet it's not like Civ, is it? I bet... Because in Civ, you trade away your resource and it is like a single numerical value of something. But in this, is it just access? So I can trade this away and still have access to it myself. Is that what that was trying to say? In which case, we can buy access to both of these as well. They buy a copy of it. Yeah, that's what I was beginning to suspect. Thank you, Logistics Man, and hello. Nice to see you in chat. Focus on its location and buy. 180 gold. Firstly, you need enough money to buy resources. Note that relationship and treaties can restrict your ability to trade in luxury and strategic resources. Once a resource is purchased, a trade route is created and will grant you... Oh, so that's why we got the trade route, because she started buying our tea. Right? And we know about that. Okay, we know about that. Do we want to buy it then for 180 money? That's like all the money we have for a bit of stability and food. I don't think we need it right now, especially for that price, so we'll leave it be. But it's good to know in future. Music has flourished across the Empire in light of your choice to hire street musicians. Of course, the style is more chaotic than formal, but the sounds are energetic, alive, and ever-evolving. New instruments emerge all the time. The exciting, turbulent musical culture is well established. Jingle jangle. Okay, jingle jangle. Jingle jangle. What should we research now? Bit of a jump between 7 turns and 20 turns. I just gotta go for the shortest again. I should probably actually pay attention to what they give rather than just automatically going for the shortest. I did at first when we went for carpentry because I saw it gives us the logging thing, which I still haven't used. We're just ending the turn straight away. But how much do we need to build a city here? 160? Not long now. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. Trade route blocked. Okay. Demand received. She's demanding I give the outpost back? Really?
Sovereign, how can I help you?
So I demanded she give it to me. She yielded. And now a few turns later she's demanding I give it back to her? No.
How could you think the answer would be yes?
God, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not
Stop
backing down.
toying. If you mean to harm us, then go ahead.
No. I don't want to go to war. I'm happy trading, love. It's just, you gave me this outpost. I'm not giving it back. We might have to start building an army. Oh. She has a war support of 70 compared to my 52. So she has just declared war because I refused to give her the outpost back. That is a little bit worrying. Might have to start building units rather than the obelisk of the gods. I wanted to turn it into a city. Damn. You are at war. In Humankind, a war is won by forcing your opponent to surrender. In order to do so, you need to play in a way that will bring their population's war support to 0. So she has the advantage because she's starting with a higher war support. An empire's war support against an empire goes down when losing a battle, a city, or being at war for too long. Makes sense? Conversely, war support against an empire goes up after winning battles, capturing cities, or ransacking trade routes. Also makes sense. Oh, is this just to say what, like, the quarrel is over? Like, something which we can just surrender to now, if we decide we don't want a war? No, I'm gonna, like, stand my ground still a bit, see how we do. I've got a bit of money, maybe we can buy some units while we still wait for that, because I don't really want to lose my progress building this obelisk. Assuming that's even what happens. Actually, it might not, because I think in Civ, when you start building something and then cancel, it actually saves your progress, so maybe it's the same in this. Buy out. Units, we can... Scout Riders, 237. We're not far off that. 237 for the archers as well. How do we get our unique unit? What was it? It was a chariot, wasn't it? I guess that's still locked behind a tech, maybe? We could just get ordinary scouts. But I think maybe we're best saving up to get archers instead. City defense research, just in time. We can now get warriors and palisades as well. And I got the scientist star as well, or the first one.
So gorgeous. It's making me sentimental. Sorry for that.
Okay, Vinikunka has been discovered. 30 science, nice. The Flooded Lands. An unrelenting deluge of rainfall lashes down upon the great city of Haojing and the surrounding lands. If the rains don't stop soon, the banks of the great river that threads through the city will burst, flooding the adjacent quarters. With limited time and resources, the choices are stark. Do we have a city flowing? A river flowing through our city? Yeah, we do, but it's like down the slope. It's not really in the city. It's, you know, down the hill a bit. Gamble. Leave it to fate. Adapt. Spend money. Protect. Spend more money. Terrible consequences. Bad consequences. Good consequences. We were gonna spend the money on archers, but I really don't want to, like, have the city just get flooded right at the start of this war. And spending 60 gold still only does a chance of bad consequences. I'm gonna spend the money here, because I like the sound of a chance of good consequences. An expensive dike around Haojing will ensure the city is protected from any flood threats. Oh, what is this as well? Ass feet. No, ass feet, yes. Gameplay orientation focused on influence or diplomacy. Ass feet empire. Surely there's a better way to pronounce it than just ass feet. Like S feet, maybe? S feet? Receive more fame when earning those stars. Affinity action, cultural blitz. Immediately bring one of your empire's territories back into its sphere of influence and gain influence for each adjacent territory already in your sphere. If you do not have the strongest influence in the territory, there is a high chance it will start converting back. That is a thing here, isn't it? So, even though this is our outpost, we probably don't have 100% of the influence over it. That's like why it's dashed, maybe. I don't know how to say it, but I remember seeing in my other game that there was like influence meters, like different civs had different like amounts of influence over the same land. So I guess you use it for that. Irrigation. I think we need to gear towards military stuff now, so yeah, bronze working, maybe. Watchtower, spearman. The wheel is what unlocks our unique unit, but that's still quite a way away. Yeah, let's just go for bronze working. We'll get spearman in the meantime. Be a little bit worrying if this war goes on for like 30 turns or longer. I wonder when we're going to see their first units as well. They're probably going to like come from the south here, right? Because that's where the capital is. And they can only attack... Wait, do they attack the outpost or do they have to attack the city? Because if they can attack the outpost, then they're going to have to just come from this way. If they're going for the city, they at least have a long way to go. Oh. Oh, they have another outpost here, Aludra. I think I can make this into a city now as well. Which is a bit funny because we're literally fighting a war over this as an outpost, and now we're going to evolve it into a full city. Cool. We now have Fengao. Francis. Welcome back, Hoi. We're now at war with the Nubians because they demanded I give them an outpost, which I demanded from them a few turns earlier. Let's go for a garrison straight away because, you know, we're at war and this is right on the frontier. Hang on. How do I... What does it actually do? I should read it. District fortification, stability, combat strength in combat for units adjacent to the district. Okay. They will destroy the outpost, so making it into a city with walls and a couple of units would be best for protection. Okay, sounds good. See, I said Hittites. Yeah, good point. If I did go for the Hittites, I would be a bit better prepared for this, probably. Maybe. Oh, I could just go for the walls. Or I could go for the unit. The walls would take 20 turns, this would take 8 turns. I'm gonna go for the unit. I'll make some archers and I'll just keep them in the city, and then we'll build the encampment or whatever the other thing was. Makeda reached the classical era, going from the Egyptians to the Axumites. Okay. Makeda has gained renown as a merchant. Okay. I found 20 quid. Okay. I like randomly finding money, it's nice. One more turn and then we can start making units in Haojing as well. Sounds good to me. Wait, this is still an outpost. We never actually attached this to the capital. We need 60 influence. Okay, next turn we're going to expand the city. I thought I did that ages ago. Whoops. Right, now attach. Excuse me. Okay, so the capital should now have more food as well, right? Because it's got this. Apparently it's only making 6 food a turn. Access to your tea was purchased by the Carthaginians now. The Phoenicians became the Carthaginians. Okay. And what are we now going to make in the capital? A unit, right? Well, actually, maybe it would be best building a wall because it would be fairly quick and easy to do that. And then after the wall, we build some warriors. Just a couple. Then an archer, maybe? God, the production is really good in the capital. It's going to take 8 turns to make one archer in, like, Feng Chao or Feng Hao. And then we're going to make... Wait, 7, 9, 12... Oh, in 12 turns we'll have built the walls, the warrior, the second warrior, and the archer. Okay, so that's... I get it. Flooded lands 2. Fortune favors you. The skies above Haozheng grew darker and darker, the deluge like a sea being tipped upon a city, but then, suddenly, the clouds parted and the rains relented. Days of sunshine followed, and the threat of floods are no more. Oh, I should have gambled. The ground is a little wetter and people will not forget, but otherwise life is normal. So I spent like 120 quid on Note. Speaking of, we do actually have a lot of money now. Again. I mean, fitting. For the floods, you mean? Should we buy something? Oh, let's buy a Confucian school here. 1 science doesn't really seem worth it. I want more. I always press escape. I mean to just right-click. Oh, it is just 1 science anyway, isn't it? Per adjacent mountain. That's a mountain, right? Yeah. This is also a mountain. Could I build it, like, down here instead? No, it has to be, like, adjacent to the city and other districts already. Phoenicians better than Carthage. Carthage, like, came from the Phoenicians, though, right? Which is a neat thing, because the Phoenicians did just turn into Carthage. So at least they're accurate. Maybe we increase the production here because it's pretty terrible at the moment. At the cost of some food, perhaps? Let's do it. Oh wait, no, it's not going to cost us any food. It's just going to increase production. Let's do it. So we just bought that straight up, which means we're saving like a turn on this, I think. Phoenicians became Carthage. That is fitting.
These
Oh,
are the
right. Yeah,
Babylonians.
sorry, Hoy.
It can only be an advantage to have a neighbor as smart as you are.
What? I don't understand. What? How did they just randomly take over my city? There wasn't even anyone here. What? I don't understand how, like, the city just got conquered in, like, 1 turn without anyone even near it. I was building shit there. I literally just spent all my money on building a tile. Ah, what? How? Ah, now I'm pissed. I'm gonna come back with a vengeance now.
Greetings. I'm a good neighbor.
Okay, I met the Babylonians, don't care. I want war. The war machine will rage now with a fury. Oh, there's horses there. Oh, did they just storm in with horses, like, from outside, like, the fog or something, which I couldn't see? I wonder if that's what happened.
Do something clever today. Sign this tree.
The American Babylonian wants trade, I agree. Irrigation, fishing, masonry. The wheel, yes, because then we can get our unique unit, the Zhangqi. Oh, here come the horses. There's a lot of them. So, am I about to, like, game over here because I don't even have walls in my capital?
Starvation? I don't mean to nag, but the marks one leaves on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
You did not have any units in the city, so they just walked in and took it. Fortunately, I did leave some scouts in my capital, so they shouldn't be able to do that here. Though I suspect that 2, like, armies of cavalry here. Oh, it's hot scout riders, warriors. What the fuck? 2 full armies are probably going to be able to beat 2 scouts, right? So I am about to game over. Scouts are no match for their units, yeah. How annoying. Whatever.
Gathering, sharing, forming a community. Might I recommend throwing in a few feasts as well?
Oh, we got the walls now. Oh. Wait. Apparently this battle isn't so dire. 80 to 75, I'm not sure how. Reserves. I've got some levies here. Okay. This is rough. Good luck on the next game. Yeah. I mean, this was already a restart. I restarted because I took so long in the Neolithic era and I was just doing so bad I nearly, like, died before I even founded an outpost. All district tiles that are connected to the main plaza, as well as... I won't watch the battle, I don't want to read right now. Just keep playing. I'm going to play until I die here. And then we'll have to see what happens. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I don't know. Where do we go? Oh, I can attack them as well, okay. With these. This isn't going as bad as I expected. It seems that defending as a city is, like, really powerful. Obviously I'm going to take losses here, but considering I have like 2 scouts inside the city, this isn't going too badly. Okay, now we kill him. Simple. Now we fight the archers. Not one step back, lads. I should have probably stayed inside the city, right? Rather than running outside. I didn't read the thing because I wanted to see the battle going on. It just didn't give me a chance. Even it costs you your lives. Kill these horses. Okay. And then... yeah, they're shooting them. These horses might die now from battle. Hey, look at that. He died as well, but... yeah, we got the horses. Now we can, like, just charge after the whatchamacallit, the archers. I mean, the archers might finish us off here. Nah, we're gonna be fine. Gonna kill ourselves in the process, but we'll survive. Or maybe not. Wow. I killed... oh wait, I killed one of the armies. They have another one sitting by just watching. Oh my god. I gained war support, but I imagine I lost a shitload from them taking that, like, defenseless city before. One turn and I gained some warriors. Okay, we won the siege. The Queen of the Babylonians now feels differently about me. Pleasant. I'm only defending my capital here. They did not have the tech to use all units in the same battle. Haojing is suffering from starvation here. Why is Haojing starving to death? Is it because I'm technically under siege because these horses are here? Because, like, the territory hasn't changed at all. I still sort of, like, control all this, right? I think. Oh, look, we got the warriors now. They're running away. Well, just they wait. I am going to return to Feng Hao, and I will retake it. They made the mistake of letting me live. They should have attacked me with that second army, because they would have probably beaten me, but... now I have to kill a random animal here, because if I don't, the AI will probably blunder it. 2 bears? Really? Game's making me fight 2 bears? Sure. Can I not tell him to, like, go straight through to there?
Can't.
Apparently not. Whoops. I can tell him to go there at least. End round. Will I die from this? I don't really know how to read the health thing on this screen here. Because there's the red dot, and then that's within a red bar. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. 20 quid. That'll go towards the war effort. I like that killing a bear on the other side of the world is going to contribute towards the war effort, because I got 20 quid for it.
Something to make our affairs more civil?
Babylon wants a
Your
non-aggression
proposal
pact.
gives me
Yeah. I'm already fighting in a war, so a guarantee that someone else won't declare war is always welcome. Terror of the bovines. The Empire is mired in tradition and beholden to the past, but no city is more unenlightened than the metropolis of Haojing. In this superstitious place where hearsay and myths run wild, farmyard animals are now being put on trial for crimes. After a herd of cattle were sentenced to be burnt on a pyre for conspiring against the Empire, one wealthy landowner has had enough. Now he petitions you to intervene. What is your stance on the judgment? Poor cows. Your stripper has arrived. It is I, the Godslayer. Hello, Godslayer. How are you doing? I'm doing very badly at this game right now. We've already had one restart, and I'm currently in a war which I'm losing. I lost a city because I didn't even, like, defend it. And I just had to defend my capital with, like, peasants, and I somehow won. I can concur, which is 25% more faith. Bountiful, which is food. I think we need food because the capital is currently starving, right? We have malnutrition and stuff going on. It's not ideal. Another battle. Ugh, I really can't be bothered, I'm sorry. I'm going to lose this unit. Maybe both if it's that bad. Amazing. I lost. Whatever, I don't care. Sus. When the Min Plaza is sus. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to form my own army here. I want to detach these guys. Transfer. Yes. I'll keep them there, I guess. And then...
We'll keep an eye on
yeah, because I'll leave them in the capital, just in case they try to attack me again when I move my own army out, eventually. We gain population, nice. We are still at war, aren't we? I think we are, because if you look at the map, this is still showing up as my territory. It's like orange, so I'm guessing it's occupied. Your population's war support in the war against Priest Queen Mu Guiying is 21. We are losing. I found 20 quid in like a tree. Nice. Oh look, it's Memphis. Nice. Oh, their army's come back here. We do have an army of our own now. Like an actual army, not just peasants and levies. We have 2 warriors and an archer, which isn't the best, but it's better than not. Oh, we want to build... what? Can we build our unique unit yet? I guess not. Where is research? 2 more turns and then we can build our unique unit. So, until those 2 turns, I guess let us build... Could build an archer. A watchtower. Which does vision range. Okay. Logging... no, let's just get another archer. Population gain. Ah, so now it is only going to be 1 more turn, which is perfect. Oh, where are they going now? Are they going to try and, like, seize my outposts over here? Bastards. The Babylonians are now hesitant about me. I don't know why that's happening, because I aren't doing anything against them. In fact, we're like, getting agreements going. The wheel has been researched. It is time to create Wait. Oh my god. We can't even create a unique unit because we don't have horses. We also don't have copper. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, it's a learning experience, isn't it? And what is this over here, what we can build? Salt. Yeah, fine, let's mine the salt, sure. Now let's send our army out, and we'll try and retake Feng Hao. Maybe not this turn, because... You can unlock new slots by researching technologies or implementing new civics. Oh, okay. But for now, the cap is 4. Makes sense. Now let us tell these guys to take their place in the capital as well. We got a new civic. Army wages. Stability on a city that you occupy. Money from ransacking. Okay, no, because we are probably going to be occupying a city before we ransack one, I think. Plus stability on garrison. Sure.
If an army wants reliable soldiers, they had best provide a reliable income.
Can't do this because I don't have enough influence. Idle army. Oh, yes. Station. Research. I feel like we've got a chance here to turn this around. Forced labour, eh? I like the sound of that. But no, let's go for... flood irrigation? Look, Hoy, irrigation. I know how to do it. You click the button and then you research it. A battle over here between my scouts and an animal, I guess. Run away! I think I'm getting a sore throat. My voice sounds a little bit rough and coarse right now. Like strained almost. Oh god, yeah, like, oh, I'm dying! I haven't been coughing as much, but I don't know, maybe my throat is still in a poor state. You are being plundered. Animals. Absolute animals. She has a special interest in this place. My salt. She's ransacking my salt mine? Oh no, she's ransacking the like administrative centre, which is arguably worse. This is like the breadbasket of the capital, though. I can't believe she'd do this. Bitch. Are you deserving of a present from Santa, I wonder, or would you get cold? Nah, Hoy's definitely getting cold. No, he's not. Hoy's a good lad. Hoy's getting a present. I can vouch for Hoy. Idle army? No, this is idle building. I'm going to build a watchtower because I am paranoid that attacks could come from any side now in our capital. Population gain, you love it.
Where have you been?
Where have I been? Fighting for my life in the capital, backed against a wall. I don't know, how about you? Oh, copper. We actually need copper, because then we can, like, be one step closer to making our unique unit. We can't afford it, though, because it costs 321 quid. We only have 300 quid. Oh, she bought salt from me for a tenner? Is she ripping me off there, or what? Your armies are now invading another empire's lands. You can ransack any district. Yeah, but I want to take this back. I'd probably best not just destroy it. Watch, I bet they have an army stationed there. They're gonna make me, like, fight for it, aren't they? Oh, it's such a... Oh, why? Why? I was looking at the army. Where are they going now? Okay, good. The order did go through. They're going to... Toba? The stunning Toba Lake. Cool. Yeah, the map is just dragging me all over the place. So, 2 points. I moved these guys. They're now, like, close to taking Feng Hao, which is good. I should be able to just walk in and recapture it. Perfect. Second, they finished ransacking my administrative centre here, which I didn't realise was this brutal. It does just fully remove your control of this entire territory, and now they're going to do it here as well. Wankers. Ongoing war can now be ended. She's now reached the point where surrender may be forced on them. What? We're close to war victory. What? I'm not winning. She just ransacked my administrative center. She had me against the ropes. How am I winning? Did me winning that battle really drag her war weariness down that
The
much?
snake approaches.
I'm at 0. She's at 23. I'm retaking this damn city. There we go, I got my city back. Amazing. City freed by Priest King Mechbots. I'm the best. Except when my administrative centers of my capital are being ransacked. I should have gone Hittite, I think, Hoy. Close to a war victory? Does that mean... oh, Midas has become the Greeks. Good for him. But has that recovered me now? How has it not recovered my war support? I just recovered the city. I won that battle. Technically, I feel like I should be higher than her now. Three is war resolution. I'm not giving Feng Hao. I propose a white peace.
Look, this war is doing little for both our empires, no?
Still not enough.
What a bitch. She refused my proposal.
Choppy waters, friend.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm winning this war now. You gotta play Stone Half now, this on the background, that's fine, Hoy. I appreciate you sticking around, boosting the view count. It's still very helpful. I guess here we want to build some warriors or something, just so we can have them stationed in the city in case it gets attacked again. And in the meantime, we want to send our guys back to the capital now. Oh, look at this. For some reason, we can now go down straight this way. Oh, we gotta do a fight in this big valley. This is pretty cool. Big battle now. Archers at the back, warriors at the front. Makes sense to me. This is a river, though, isn't it? River versus... oh, there's a river here as well. That's fine. Let's focus our attack on the cavalry, because that is probably their strongest unit. Charge in and kill the bastards. Oh, you love to see it, lads. And I'm going to actually hold off on... can't get to their archers. Flanking. Close combat units are stronger when attacking if there is an ally on the opposite side. Oh, okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, there is no way I can flank them. I'd probably best just stay here because I don't want to leave my archers vulnerable. I'm going to take more damage from attacking them here because they're defending and I'm crossing a river. Okay, well, I'm just going to end the round here. They can attack me if they want to. They put their archers on the front line? Really? I mean, that seems a bit of an odd decision, but okay. They were a bit delayed on sending that order through. No cannons in the back row. Unfortunately not, Hoy. We do not have Napoleonic warfare yet. We are kicking their asses here. Nice. End the round again. Come at me, bro. We might lose one of our warriors, but I'd say we're doing a good job overall. Those horsemen were really weak. I thought they'd put up much more of a fight. Oh, beautiful. Oh, amazing. Look at this. Oh, not quite done it, have we? Oh no, we've done it. And we didn't lose a single unit. That is how it's done, lads. And we got a star for that, because, yeah, look, the militarist star. As soon as one player enters the next era, competitive spirit era stars are unlocked for the other players. This category gets passively filled, turn by turn, for players still in the current era, granting a new era star for every few turns. Okay. Yeah, military star. Look at this. Because we destroyed 8 units, we got a star for it. That's so good. Excuse me? She forced me to surrender after I won 2 battles, retook the capital? Not the capital, the city? Can you truce 700 gold in reparation? Can you truce break in this game? I swear to God.
Whatever you must say it quickly.
80. I need. Oh, you bitch. You heartless bitch. I can't believe she'd do this. Vindictive is true. I will never forget this. I will never forgive, never forget. I will kill them as soon as I am able. This civilization will be wiped from history as soon as I'm able to do so. I can't believe she just forced me to surrender after that amazing victory. I've just been cooked. I don't care about people choosing cultures. I know I'm bankrupt. I just found 20 quid in a river, though. Does that help the national finance crisis? Oh, I'm near Babylon. Apparently I can progress to the next era now. However, I think it's worth waiting around a bit longer because I'm apparently close to 3 stars here. If I construct 1 more district, that's quite easy. If I gain 600 influence, I'm only like, what, 28 away from that? Easy. I can do that in 2 turns. And then if I get 1 more tech, so yeah, just a few more turns and then I'll do it. Next Age Warrior. Yeah, when I come back with a vengeance, it'll be with more advanced units. I'll be back with nukes in like 1000 AD. I know, I'm not doing it yet, game. I think I'm going to keep this army stationed right outside Feng Hao here as well. In fact, no, if I want it stationed outside Feng Hao, it's got to be down here. Because to get there, I have to go all the way around here. Oh, that is unbelievable, though. I can't believe that happened. Okay, we got the science star. And then in 1 more turn, we should get the influence one. And then how quick can we build a new district? I think we probably want another science district. Oh, we'll gain influence from this as well. 1, 10, 2... It's just like, whether it's -1 industry or -2. That's the only difference. Well, I guess we'll just build it here. No, let's build it here. Doesn't really make a difference. We can do that in 6 turns, and then I'll progress to the next thing. Masonry is for production, or industry. Writing is probably pretty important. In fact, yeah, we need to recover our economy as soon as possible, I think, so let's go for writing instead. Okay, we got that star, and now it is just 5 turns, and then we'll progress. Oh, we can probably do the thing now, the civic. How do you get to the civic screen? Oh, it's here. A new wonder can be claimed. Each of these distinguished monuments can be a testament to humankind's power and ingenuity for millennia to come. I can claim the Temple of Artemis or the Hanningargans. Yes, let's build the Hanningargans. Claim the right to its construction. So it's not going to build it, it's just going to guarantee that only we can build it, I think. Stability and fame. Faith? Health regen... yeah, I like that better, just because it's got faith and health regeneration for units. It seems much more practical. Once cultural wonder is claimed, you cannot cancel your choice. Its construction has to be completed before you claim another. That's fine by me. I'll do it after that district then, I suppose. And we shall send these guys down here, ready to invade as soon as I have enough money and war support in like 5 centuries or something like that. Okay, good. 2 more turns. A
So,
battle.
will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not be in their hands.
Oh, I think this is the equivalent of city-states in Civ. So you get, like, other cities forming like this, except they're, like, only bound to one city and they're, like, limited in size. We were just going to fight them for some reason. Maybe it was just because we ran into the same path they did, so it thought we wanted to attack.
No doubt this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights, language, and beliefs. I do hope you're going to treat them well.
I'd like to treat them well, but they keep wanting to fight me. That's quite a long way from home now. I can't believe this whole, like, center arena here with Nubia. Are they even still Nubia? Oh, they're now the Mauryans. The, like, Indian civilization. You can play as them in Imperator Rome. So it's a little bit, like, older than 284 BC, I think. It's, like, 200, 400 years older. I don't know when the Mauryan, like, empire collapsed. So, we can now choose a new culture to focus on. One of the options here is interesting because you can choose to transcend. I'm still not fully sure on the benefits of doing that. It just lets you keep... You gain 10% more fame because you're keeping as the same culture. It lets you maintain your current bonuses as well, I guess. Not, but what are they called? Like, I think it lets us keep building the Confucian school, and it lets us keep making the Zanchi, but that's going to become outdated quite quickly as we progress through the next era. I thought you said transsex. Oh, when I said transcend. No, not quite. But, yeah, I don't think we want to transcend. I think it's probably going to be more beneficial to just pick a different culture. So we have the Celts, the Goths, the Huns, the Achaemenid Persians, and the Romans. What have the Romans ever done for us? Maybe the Romans would be a good choice, because we want to beat the shit out of the Mauryans as soon as we're able. 1 unit slot for each army. Oh, so that's how we get the 5th unit slot. Nice. More experience. Some stuff for stability and influence. We get the Praetorian Guards, which are 29 strength. By comparison, the Achaemenid Persians unit is 28 strength for the Immortals. City cap we don't care about because we're still pretty pathetic because we lost our only other city. It's good for money though. Yeah, money from the Satrap's Palace. You gain trader slot in a city. Okay. The Huns. Combat strength on cavalry. That's no good for us because we don't even have horses, so we can't make cavalry. Yeah, no point looking at that. Ransack bounty is gained as science if you play as the Goths. That's a pretty cool feature. I feel like it sort of makes sense as well, like the implication of the Goths raiding and ransacking, but then eventually settling down and taking over the land, so they're advancing. Makes sense. Tumulus, plural being tumuli, I think. Influence and faith. Nah, let's go Roman. We gotta be Roman. I just, I want a strong army. It also fits our character because, like I said at the start, it looks sort of like Julius Caesar. The capital is starving again, fun times had by all. I guess to count... Oh, we should build the wonder. 42 turns, jeez. If the city's starving, though, I think they need to build more food sources, so... A granary. Flood irrigation. Lumberyard? Yeah, let's just queue up a bunch of stuff, why not? Oh, I'm sick of fighting, man, please. Leave me alone, I don't want to fight animals, I don't want to fight city-states, I just want to explore and recover, so I can then battle on my own terms.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish, as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability.
I've definitely struggled to control mine.
Though the Romans did indeed appreciate intangibles, I might be tempted to say that their most famous creation was their legions, which were very tangible indeed.
Look, it's all changing. A little, like, thatch huts and, like, Chinese architecture is changing into Roman villas and stuff. As an expansionist culture, your affinity action is called Under One Banner. Move an army onto another empire's outpost or administrative centre. Forcibly annex. Oh, if only we didn't turn this into a city, we could, like, do it and take it back. Excuse me. Under One Banner costs money, yeah, as expected. How much money? Need to select an army first. Alright. Bear in mind that you cannot annex territories that belong to an ally or an empire you're at war with. Nor ones that are attached to an occupied city, regardless of who occupies it. Oh, you can also do it to take, what was it called? Administrative Centre. So, if she converts Feng Chao to an administrative centre, I don't know if that's even possible, but then we could take it. At the cost of money, which we don't have, so maybe not. Hao Jing will enter the sphere of influence of the Queen of the Mauryan's in 10 turns. What does that mean? Why is that happening? Wait, bitch, that's my capital. You can't just culture convert my capital like that. Is she, like, soft annexing me here? How does this work? My influence over my own capital is 37%. How does influence work? 3 territories in your empire's sphere of influence. I don't understand this. It seems like a cool mechanic, but I don't know how it works. Like, how can I counter this? I wouldn't have thought my own capital can succumb to her influence. Feels a bit rough. Like I don't have much say in that. Maybe it's because I'm, like, totally bankrupt and owe all my money to them. They're just, like, buying me out. Know what I could do about that. I couldn't retreat anymore and I couldn't be bothered fighting the battle, so... City is starving again.
Death from starvation. It seems that these are the times that try a people's dietary habits.
I'm trying to increase the food, like, supply. Wasat has been added to the sphere of influence of the Mauryans. Wasat? Isn't that... Wait, isn't Wasat that place? Wasat. How can I see the names? Oh wait, yeah, they're Wasat. So... This is now under her sphere of influence, despite being an administrative centre of my capital. Okay.
For both of our aspirations.
Oh, you can get lost. I'm not accepting anything from you ever again.
The answer would be yes.
Close borders. You can always trespass as the Romans. As if she was just going to say she's surprised I refused. Unbelievable. The absolute audacity of her. No, don't start down there. Start there. Who even are these chumps? Oh. I didn't realise they could go all the way around there. I thought it was just going to be like fighting here. Medes. Man, I'm doing like no damage to these guys. They're probably just gonna kill this guy now, so that's gonna be like the last of my scouts. Ugh, look at that, huge. Oh, because these guys are warriors. Well, I might as well go out in a blaze of glory, do as much damage as I can. Which isn't much. Yeah, we're dead. Oh well. I am not good at this game, am I? I mean, it's still going better than the last one, just because we didn't really play the last one, but... Yeah, no, not great. And the capital is still shrinking. Civics backlash? What? What now? In one of your cities, if one of your cities has one or more territories under the influence of another empire, you may be forced to change civics. Of course I am. Ugh. Possible to refuse this request, but the city's stability will reduce. Okay, I wonder which civic it is that's clashing. I don't know how to figure this out, really. How can I see, like, her civics versus mine? Ah, whatever. Your civilization benefits from its proximity to others. How so? I wish there were a bit more information on that. Is it like a tech boost or something? Army... Oh! So they want me to go change from quality to quantity, basically. You know, I'm actually fine doing that because I need to rebuild my army anyway, so sure. I'll replace it. Your ideological proximity with her will increase. You will not spend influence. That's fine. I'll cave into that. That's not the worst civic that we could have been forced to change. Why is the capital starving so much? -5 food? Can I, like, tell them to... city growth? There, now we're not starving. I just rebalance it to food. That's fine. We're also incidentally making more money from doing that. Recently, travelling across an antique desert land in the hinterlands of your empire, you came across a curious sight. 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone, beside which lied a shattered visage, and on the pedestal these words, "Look on my works and despair. Nothing beside remained." The image still haunts you to this day. Whoever raised this civilization is now forgotten, and any of all their achievements gone, even their name lost to the winds. Today you reign supreme. The most famed leader in the world, and yet, hardly. Not really true, but sure. And yet, will you still be remembered in a century? A millennium? An eon? How best to find immortality? It's starving because it has no money. Food. Yeah, I've just given it food now. I've fixed the food crisis by magically clicking a single button. Do you want to preach? We gain more food. Sounds good. Production on units, not too important right now because we're building buildings. Faith, and I'm gonna go for the food. We clearly need the food. This game looks interesting, but I need to rest now, so have a good stream. Alright, Godslayer. Well, thanks for popping by. It's nice to see you in chat. Yeah, have a good rest.
An enormous leap forward, from mundane tallies of crops to recording the wisdom of sages. Humankind now wields the most powerful tool of all.
Oh. Thank you for the follow, Deckvin. Thank you for joining the shield wall. Hello. I hope your day is going well. The follow is much appreciated. You instantly reminded me then that I had my activity feed minimized, so I couldn't even see anything. But yeah, I hope you've had a good day. Fine, and yours? Alright. Because I woke up with a bit of a sore throat and feeling like I had a chest infection. Throughout the day it seemed to get better, and then now while I've been streaming my voice is sort of like disappearing. I feel like I'm getting a sore throat again. So yeah, we've discovered writing now, I guess. It's pretty good. Pretty important. Let's go on to organized warfare, perhaps? No, we need money and food, don't we? Production. I think we have more rocky fields and mountains than we do coasts, so... Do I like the game? Well, I am doing a really bad job at managing this empire, but other than that, I'd say I actually am, yeah. There's a lot of really neat mechanics, which I'm really liking. It's, like, really fulfilling focusing towards different stars and unlocking things, but I do really enjoy what I'm doing so far. I think with each game I play after this, I'll obviously get better and better, and I'll only probably enjoy it more and more, because I'll actually know what I'm doing. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool mechanics and stuff which are unique to it. Priest Queen Mu Guiying now feels tyrannical towards me. Of course she does. She is my arch-enemy. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure I'm ever actually going to be able to take vengeance on her, because I'm just so far in debt, and the people probably will not want a rematch with her so soon. Be a shame if we didn't get to fight against her as the Romans. Very hard to play. I got the sense of that, but we're not even like on the hardest difficulty, we're on like normal. And to be fair, it was like my bad decisions. Oh, look at the giraffes. Oh, I'd never noticed like the little animations, like the carts following the roads, or even just the roads at all. Oh, look at this. I like that we've still got the big like Chinese temple, except it's now surrounded by like Roman houses. Interesting. Nice gold, dude. Yeah, I lost a war to the Mauryans here, because they demanded I give them Feng Hao, which at the time was an outpost. I refused. She went to war with me. I didn't actually have any defences in the city, so she just marched in and took it straight away. Then obviously she marched towards the capital. I managed to defend it somehow using the levies of my city. But by that point I was already losing a lot of war score because I lost a city and I was just on the back foot. Then she destroyed my administrative centre over here, which was giving me a bunch of food for my capital. She then went on to ransack something else over here, and then she basically just forced me to surrender, and the stipulations of the treaty were that I surrender what was now a city, you know, originally the outpost of Feng Hao, as well as reparations to the sum of like 700 gold. So yeah, minus 500 gold. That is how we got here. And I'm now paying for my mistakes. Oh, do I have to change another civic now? What is this one? Oh, she's just making me make a choice on it. I never actually picked one. Well, that's fine by me, because I never made a choice. I'll just enact it. Refusing would cost stability, which we don't really want to do. And like I say, I haven't actually picked one yet, so I might as well just go for the one they want me to pick. That's hard, bro, I know. It was brutal. It was like especially annoying because, like I say, we defeated them in the siege of my capital, so that was like one battle I won. I then went on to retake Feng Hao. I like took it back and controlled it again, and then I won like a really good big battle here, like full on 4v4, like an even big battle with all military units. I won that, and literally the next turn she was able to force me to surrender still because it didn't affect my war score at all. It did annoy me a little bit, but it's fine. In, like, strategy games, like, the Paradox games I normally play, and I guess even to a degree Civ and this game, even when you have, like, downs and you lose and stuff, I like to keep going anyway because it all contributes to a story of sorts. Like, it isn't the end of the game until it is game over. I'm fine still continuing playing, even though we're, like, in a pretty bad slump right now. My capital is now in her sphere of influence, of course. Every decision really does matter. Maybe you can explain to me what the sphere of influence stuff is about, because my capital is now considered under her sphere, but what does that actually mean? Because that sounds a little bit insane to me. What are the implications of that? Also, can we change the capital now to stop focusing food? Are we doing alright? Yes, we're doing okay. Actually, should we focus money? Economic. Oh, that'd be really bad for food. Let's not. Okay, I'll just leave it as balanced then, because then we're making 10 gold and we're still making food.
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people. That should make you popular.
Maybe. You'd think so, but... Science osmosis? Oh, wow. So this is like... Oh, is this what the influence does? So the game said that we are benefiting from our proximity to another empire. And we've been getting these osmosis things, but this is the first decent one. So we could actually pay an upfront 214 gold and just instantly unlock the fishing tech. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we don't even have a coast or a harbour, so... No, let's just boost our research. And now we got masonry instead. You really have to focus on what do you really want and leave the rest. I see. Well, I guess that's a problem because I didn't know what I wanted. I still don't really know what I want. I just want to play it out and see how it goes because it's like my first real game. I just wanted to like expand, make money, make food, make science, you know, everything. What is this? Animal magic? Oh great. As the harvest season draws close, the common folk are worried. With many farms scattered across the Empire, last year an infestation of rodents, largely rats and mice, plundered granaries. However, rumours have it that one enterprising village mitigated the problem by using cats. But you also know that sailors use a new kind of predator named a ferret. Sailors? Sailors from where? I'm like fully landlocked. Which of them will you employ efficiently? Well, that's not a civ to expand. Maybe we'll be better with another civ. See, that's like still new to me. I have played one other game, but even that isn't like full game. I played up to turn 70, so this has already gone on longer than that. So I am still really new at this game. I just like looked at what I needed in the moment and what sounded good, so I went for like food or science. Like who give influence? Alright. Hello Lanky, good to see you in chat. I hope you're well. I'm not really well. My, like, voice is giving in here. Cats are bigger and can't catch all the mice, but they are more resilient. I don't really know what the difference here is, because it doesn't give me a straight-up bonus. Your voice is fine. It doesn't feel fine. And, like, oh god, it's just got worse now since I cleared my throat then. Hot streamer disease. Yeah, oh Jesus, what is happening now? I ran out of water as well. Oh god. I know. Drink water. I ran out of water like 10 minutes ago. Heavy smoke on Mechbots. Get water. I will. I mean, I'll be totally honest with you guys. I was thinking of ending the stream like shortly after I hit the 3-hour mark anyway, just because my throat is being punished right now. But I mean, I would get water anyway, so maybe I would. Okay, I'll go get water then. I'll be right back. I'm back. I've got a glass of water now. I've already had a sip and I feel much better. Good suggestion, guys. Right, research. What are we doing now? I mean, organised warfare isn't going to take that long. A battering ram. Let's get it. I suggest you start a new save. See if you can see if I can help you at all to understand the game. I'm not a pro, but I know my way to victory. What you think, chat? I'd rather not restart again, to be honest, because I still like this game. I want to just like see this one to the end, even if I don't win it, because I've invested the time, and it's like still being enjoyable. So. Sorry about the clearing of the throat. We are in a pretty terrible situation for the money though, aren't we? Not much else I can do but wait. Not acceptable. Another osmosis event? Just boost research again? Are they like really far ahead of me in research as well? Is there a way I can see that? Like, how can I compare our tech levels? Is it possible at all? What is this? Idle City. Oh my god. I mean, I wanted to go to war eventually again. He has a war support of 98. How the hell has that happened? Jesus, what has she done?
We tire of your constant search for new ways to offend us. It is war.
Oh god, I
You
hate
think
her.
you'll win this war? You're a fool.
I hate her so much. I'm apparently doing better than her in terms of fame, which is funny. You can see when you choose a save, you can see research there. Wait, what do you mean? So, like, if I'm on this screen now, how can I see her tech level, like what she has researched? Finally, my shepherd is getting some sheep. Sounds like a euphemism, Hoy. Maybe we'll retreat here, because apparently we're going to lose. Oh, she already has an army ready and waiting outside my capital as well. Maybe the game's going to end any second now anyway, because this doesn't seem great. Let's build a warrior, followed by a warrior, followed by an archer, followed by an archer, followed by an archer. Because we can get 5 in an army now, so... I got a plot of land which for a while has only 2 out of 12 sheep, now it's 5 out of 12 because of babies. Lovely. Run away! Okay, that's not a bad direction to run away in. Oh, that actually affects my war support as well, doesn't it? I mean, that seems a little bit silly. It's like a tactical retreat, not a defeat. -5 from retreating 1 time. Harsh. Oh god, a blizzard during autumn. How unlikely. Okay, it looks like we might be able to defend the capital again, which is good. We have some warriors. Are these the warriors in the city? Yes, they are. Levies, levies, levies. Oh, scouts. Right, so how strong are scouts? Scouts have 13 strength, levies have 13, so they're the same. Yeah, they don't make a difference. So let's just leave our warriors in the actual city, because that's probably the best spot for them. Oh my god, they had some good range on those archers. I just assumed it'd be like Civ 5 range, where it's just like 1 tile. They absolutely crushed those levies this time. Oh my god. It's a bloodbath. Ooh dear. They would just get wiped out if they tried that. This is terrible. Oh my god. The game said we might win this, but I don't see how, because this seems really bad. Give your lives for the cause. Die in the name of our great civilization so that we may live after you die. Die for the priest king. Die for your country. Oh god. I guess you can go there. I guess that's it for our turn. How terrible. You need to stay inside the walls. Okay. Do they give a defensive bonus? Yikes. Yes. Okay, well now I've only got 3 units anyway, so I'll just leave them all inside the walls, I suppose. I'm going damage him, because he's going to be like on the brink of death now. I don't like the river crossing penalty we're going to get if we attack these guys. Defend only? Okay. I was just thinking that maybe that's the best option. Don't attack. Please don't attack the warriors. Okay. I was just thinking I want to attack the cavalry so he basically kills himself if he does try attack me again. Can I swap these? If I tell him to, like, go down there, he isn't gonna... Oh, he is locked. I can't put him back in. Please tell me they can't take this tile now. Battle will continue next turn. Alright, okay. I was wondering what was happening. Oh, great. Another battle down here as well. Well, we can't run away, so I guess this is another one we're doing. I'm going to put him there. Feels safer. And then I'll leave that as is. Jesus, those archers did a lot of damage. Really? All the way around? Just running... Wait, what? Oh my god. Jesus. I didn't realise they'd be able to just go all the way around to there like that. That is unbelievable. That was 6 tiles, and then they still attacked. My god. I realise I'm just flanking myself by doing... Oh, wait, no I'm not. Good god. Oh, here we go. Point blank range. Just spray him in the face with arrows. Oh, jeez. They're probably dead now. I dare say this went, like, even worse than the game might have projected. At least I killed the cavalry. That's a pretty good unit to have taken out with me. Oh, I forgot. I have to defend the flag as well. Uh-oh. Nah, I'm gonna die anyway. To make a difference. There I go. All dead. All 4 units lost. I at least killed 2 of theirs though, apparently, which... I suppose that's what it meant by it being slightly balanced, but more in their favour. What a disastrous turn. Oh, we're now, like, losing this one, apparently. Oh, jeez. Oh, and they can go inside the walls? Oh, that's awful. There's still hope, though. It's not over yet. Like I say, it's better you start another. I mean, we're late into the stream as well, so I'd rather not start another for that reason. Let alone the fact that I want to keep playing this one. He's just gonna get sniped, isn't he? I wonder why they're... Oh, I see. Oh my god, they're still not dead? Lucky. I wish he'd just, like, suicide me with him. If I, kill this chariot here, the units won't run in after them, will they? Actually, you know what? He's gonna die anyway, so you might as well just, like, suicide kill the chariot. Go on, lad. Charge in. Kill him. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. But yeah, if I... Because I'll basically just lose, and, like, not only that, I'll game over if they take the city. So if I move here... I mean, if I kill him, will it move in after and lose me the entire game? Or will it just attack them and it'll hold his ground here? I can't remember how it works, because, you know, in Civ 5, when you attack, it moves in onto the tile after you kill a unit. Ideally, I'd be able to just kill the chariot now, and then maybe... Actually, no, I probably want to attack the archers anyway, don't I? Because the chariot's not going to attack me as is, because it knows it's suicide, so... It's not over yet. Still hope. As long as a man is living and breathing in the city, there is hope we shall prevail. Oh, another turn. Oh, jeez. Please. Please. Please, kill him. Yes! Oh, and he did actually move back into the capital. This is going to be a little bit awkward. So what? We're both just going to die? And it'll be a draw? What is that movement I can hear? Wait. No. No! No, no! You can't do that! He can't... Did he seriously just do that? Like, join in like 2 turns later? She's forced me to surrender. I became a vassal. And I have to pay another 680 gold in reparations. So, I'm now a vassal of the
So,
Mauryan?
will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not be in their hands.
I see.
Do not waste my time.
This is tragic. Actually depressing. Well, I don't really know how to proceed from this. I was thinking if they take my city and I game over, I'm fine with that anyway, because I'll just end the stream because my throat is tired and I've been going for 3 hours anyway, so that's like my minimum. But we've neither like won or lost really, because we're still technically playing, albeit in a very terrible condition as a vassal. Wait, how am I a vassal? Where's my city? Oh wait, there's my capital, right. We could build stuff. Do a roam on them with Gual. What is Gual? I'm unfamiliar with Gual Hoi. They took Wasat. I can still build wonders and stuff. I see people leave vassal, you can play it. Oh, with Gaul. Gaul attacked Rome and still win the game. I'm like nearly minus 1,200 gold now. Ah, it's close to minus 1,100 now. I won't exaggerate. I mean, we still have our fame as well. Revolution? What? I'm going to have a revolution in 4 turns in 585... Oh no, we're not in BC anymore. I'm playing as the Romans in 585 CE. I guess... I don't know what to do. I mean, we technically have horses now because I guess we import them from her. Interesting. I saw it done one time, but we went very hard to do, but try at least you learn something. That was like my mentality for keeping on playing after I lose a war anyway, but I didn't really expect to maintain that attitude to a war like that. What the hell is this? What has she, like, done down here? Like, this lake? She's just, like, built... Wait, you can build a harbour just on a lake like that? Okay. Well, that's still neat. I didn't realise that. Who are these schmucks? Just running through my territory. It's just one of those, like, random freezes. Is it mercenaries? Did she hire mercenaries and now she's, like, returned them or something? Population gain? Boost tech? I mean, yeah, it really doesn't feel like a full game over, does it? We are still playing, we're still researching, we're still doing whatever the hell we're doing. We haven't got any stars in this era, which I realised a while back. I don't know what I'm doing on that front. Oh, we're 2 away from science. 3 away from the military one. I don't think we're going to get the money one, somehow. Not really close to that one. Wait, have 32 population within your empire. I currently only have 2 population? What? Oh my god. Wait, yeah, my capital is down to 1 I didn't realise that. 1 population. Feng Hao has 5. How much does her capital have? She has 7. I'm down to 1 population. Oh my god. And I'm currently, like, spending 1 on making this unit, I think. Yeah, it's gonna cost a pop.
This emblematic unit is a symbol of pride and power for your empire. Let's hope they're worth the price.
Also, I just realised, we are still able to build the Zhang Shi. I thought we'd be, like, locked out from building them when we picked the Romans. But I guess not.
We'll stay here.
I don't think I feel like trying to recover this. I was thinking for a moment when I realised how much you can still do, but realising we're down to 1 population, we really can't expand properly. At least I mean, we could expand up here if we tried. I'm really badly in debt. I think we just take this as a defeat, look at it as a learning experience, and try again some other day. I did have fun playing it, though. And like I say, it was a learning experience. I know what I did right and wrong. I think next time I play, I'm going to be ultra-militaristic and conquer anyone and everyone I see from the start, because I will be fueled by an act of revenge across games. But, you know, other than that, it could still be fun. It's an interesting-looking mountain range here, zigzagging like that. Oh, but yeah, also my throat is better than it was before since I've now got a drink of water, but talking is... I mean, it's not even really a strain, it's just not comfortable right now. I think I maybe do actually have a chest infection like I suspected this morning. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we leave this for now. It'd take far too long to recover and get into a position where we could actually play again. And by that time, the game would probably be nearly over anyway. So yeah, I think we call this one done. We didn't do as well as I'd hoped. Oh, you know what? Should we get to, like, turn 100 at least? Let's, you know, at least do that. Make more food. I mean, there's no reason to do this, because I'm about to end, but... Sure. Oh, we're actually up to 2 pop now. Oh, I don't know. I think I am going to end the stream though, but I'm not sure about ending this save. I am like really on the fence about it. I can't tell just how untenable it would be to continue playing it. And like you say, Dekvin, it is, you know, it is something to learn from.
Lovely. But I hear it has quite a temper.
Mount Vesuvius. Oh, cool. I wonder if it can actually erupt. That'd be cool. Oh, the River Seine. Interesting. I think we must be really far behind in tech as well, because look how long it's going to take to research. 32 turns at least, then the other ones are 54. Something tells me 6 science is not good. I wonder if we can have a better idea of what she's getting now. She's getting 3 science from her capital. 5 science from this tile, 3 science from this tile, 3 from... Okay, yeah, she is easily getting way more science than me. Oh well. Is what it is. We can now say we made it to turn 100 at least. Albeit in a bit of a sorry state, minus 1,000 gold, a vassal, with our only city being 2 population. But at least we're still... Oh, last time I looked we were 3rd in fame, now we're down to 5th, so we don't even have that going for us. It is playable, yeah, but I don't think it'd be very fun. I think I probably would start a new one and learn from my mistakes. And like I say, I want to like end the stream now anyway, so... I will save it though. Save. There we go. So it does... We can go back to it if for whatever reason we do want to. However, I suspect if I am playing this again on stream, it'll be as a new save. Do you play more today? Not right now. Because like I say, my throat's not very comfortable, so I'm not... I don't like the idea of streaming for like another couple of hours and talking. Lately I've been sticking to playing 1 game a day, so that's probably what I'm going to continue doing. Tomorrow I think we're playing Prison Architect again, I set on the schedule. Because we started a Prison Architect game yesterday. Wait, did my chat cut? Okay, I feel better, but... Oh, thank you, Dekvin. I'm sure I will. It's just like a sort of passive thing that's like upped and downed a bit over the past few days, like a grumbly throat and a sore throat and a cough. It's just, yeah, I'll get over it, it'll be fine. But for now, I think I am done, so let's put it on the ending screen. There we go. Go to doctor. Nah, it's not that bad. It really isn't bad at all, it's just I don't feel like talking for another couple of hours. That'd just drain me. It probably would end up bad after that. But, yeah. I'll probably still be streaming tomorrow. Because I still streamed today, even though I had this. It's nothing severe to go to the doctor over. Yeah. Expect Prison Architect tomorrow. We will continue with our prison, which we started... Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? I can't remember. So yeah, I look forward to continuing that. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for that stream. But that is it for Humankind tonight. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you, Brat and Hoy, for continuing your subscriptions. It's more than appreciated. I can't really... Words can't describe how much I appreciate that. The support is amazing. And thank you, Dekvin, for following. It's always nice seeing new followers and new people in the chat. Good to have a chat with people. And thank you to everyone else that turned up in chat today and said hi. It's much appreciated. I hope you all enjoyed Humankind. Almost certainly will be returning to this, maybe even just the day after tomorrow. I want to start getting into a rhythm of alternating games each day, so, you know, Prison Architect tomorrow, Humankind again the day after, and vice versa. But that'll be it for now. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.